Whoa! All right. Audio is on. Sick. You guys hear me okay? Okay. The benefit of not having to set this studio up in between each and every thing we're doing and keep it set for Battletech is that all the tech goes smooth, which so far so good. Unless you tell me otherwise on the sound, I'm going to do a quick test of all the different cameras to see if multiple cameras come through echoing. First things first, here's the lovely overhead. And I can't tell if that's there, so I'm going to just walk over. 1 second, everyone.
How's it going tonight? Happy Friday, everybody. It's Paul. Looks good. Yeah, I can see it on the screen there. I got it going on my phone here too, so on the chair, so I can read the chat.
All right, I'm reconnected. All right, so I checked all four. We don't have any of that weird, cool echoing crap that happens. People are saying hello, Paul. Looks like we've got.
Tonight, guys?
Oh, that looks really good. Eh? Look at that. Look at Paul's stuff. Like the production upgrade goes through the roof when we get his stuff. So here is the wide of what we're digging into. I'm going to do a quick color adjustment on that, real fast, just to bring it down a smidge. Boom. Match the rest of the cool stuff.
I was watching it on YouTube instead of Twitch, so I just switched
That's
over.
all good. It could be on YouTube or Twitch. Hey, what's up, Big Zebra? Good to see you. What the hell? Those trees aren't real. That says you. Yeah. Oh,
While they're sitting here, Tommy waters them twice a day for me.
Yeah, I do. I've been like basically a glorified gardener for this man. Here's the thing. I'm super excited about today's mission, quest thing, because the scenario is going to be vastly lopsided. We're only going to give them 6 mechs. And how many do we have on our side?
16 plus your lance.
That's easy. Well, is there 16 plus my lance?
Plus your lance, yeah.
So we have 20?
Yeah.
So we've got 20 mechs on our side. And they only have 6, right? That's easy. They got a couple of defenses.
We need to catch you up from losing to the AI consistently.
Yeah,
so this is the best way to
we're
do
just
it.
going to completely. So let's go ahead and like see what cameras we got here. That camera is on that end. This camera is over here. So that means the bottom one is that camera. Okay, so we're going to introduce the enemies for today. First things first, we've got a hoplite, because he likes to hop light, if you know what I mean. So he's hopping light. I'll fix those roads.
I got the roads. You do the intros.
So there's the hoplite. We're going to give the enemies a Devastator. We're going to give them a Pouncer. Pouncer Prime, to be exact. We'll give them a little Blackjack, an Enforcer, and everyone's favorite to see, the Goliath. And that there is the enemy force.
No Pegasus?
No, that's the enemy force.
Oh,
We're working together.
Okay.
This is.
Oh, I see the
AI.
Pegasus over there.
Yeah, we'll get them. We'll get that. So actually, we have 22 mechs. They also get these little defenses, these tower defenses that are going to have missiles shooting at us from different angles. They're going to try and take our mechs out as we careen. You can see that they've already done a bunch of stuff here. They've potholed a bunch of previous attacks. We're going to be trying to get through this. Which one's my wide? There we go. We're going to be attempting to get through this ravine. This is in. I believe I called it DeBerry Prime. So these are the mountainous regions of DeBerry Prime, and we are pushing through DeBerry, through this ravine to get to a special base where there's a power generator and a giant canister of something in the corner there. Which when I'm playing by myself, I just do this. A giant canister in the corner there. And, there's some special cargo and stuff in there that is being held by force fields that are being held by these giant radar antenna. And what we need to do is we need to get through this ravine. We can only the radar creates a field, so we can only shoot within 6 inches, like we said 12. We can only shoot within 12 inches. So to get that last one, we have to get about here. So we got to push our way through, and we got to take out the turrets and take out these antennae. And once the 3 antennae are down, we release the force field around that canister, and we can get the cargo that's in there.
Okay, so the turret stats. So on the board, we got Thunderhead Studios' cool turret system that he has out there. The turrets themselves are going to take 3 points of damage to destroy. They inflict 0 damage at long range, 3 points at medium range, 3 points at short range. So they would be littered all over the board, including on the top of the bunkers that you see at the edge of the road. So they're and at the base right in front of the generator. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is it.
There should be 7. There should be 7. There's a destroyed one.
1, 2, 3. There's 3 there.
There should be 3 and then 4 of these.
5. That's all I had.
Okay, so we got 7 or 6 of them. Sorry.
Yeah. So there's 6 of these turrets. So we'll put that one right here. So we don't really have to destroy those. They're just going to keep pelting us. So it would make sense for us to take them out. So the mechs get a little extra. The mechs are going to get a little extra defense this time around. And the turrets are going to target as snipers. So we'll use the sniper AI deck for the turrets, so they'll know where to shoot. We're just not going to follow their movements. We're only going to use a random card from the sniper deck to determine which targets the turrets we're going to shoot at.
So on the side of Lynnvander today, coming in here to aid him in winning a game. So finally,
you're working with me in this one.
We're gonna have a robust force consisting of Capellans and the Big Mac.
You can put them right here and introduce them if you want.
So the Big Mac are here. We got 1 Lance consisting of a Thunderbolt, Griffin, Hatchetman, and an Enforcer. And then we got a full company of Capellans consisting of a Command Lance with a Highlander, Banshee, Grasshopper, and Raven. A Direct Fire Lance consisting of a Warhammer, Cataphract, and a pair of Blackjacks. And a Medium Strike Lance consisting of a Wolverine, a Jenner, and a pair of everybody's favorite, the Vindicator.
And then, just to top it off, because so far every single episode we have done this way, we're going to get my very special, the one that we extracted in that first scenario that I won. We're going to get my very special Timberwolf, and the one thing that everybody wants dead first and foremost off the field, the Lynnvander Pegasus Scout Hover Tank.
At least it's on my side this time.
Yeah, it's not going to be pop, locking, and dropping like every other time. So I'm going to control the AI. So I'll get these guys laid out over here.
You got a tape measure over there?
I'm playing with the brightness right now for a second because they're all like inconsistently bright. There we go. Yeah, I have a tape measure for you. This one doesn't lock.
That's cool.
Do you want the locked one though?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. So I used the lock one to point. I broke the lock. Okay, so let's put these guys strategically. I think the Goliath will probably be like hanging out here. And we'll put this this little Blackjack. He's chilling back. He's chilling back here. The Hoplite, put him on the road. Why not? The Devastator, he don't give an F. He's going to go.
So we'll move. They'll move 1 mech. We'll move a Lance because it's 6-5. We have 5 Lances, and they have 6 mechs. Okay.
Okay. So that's amazing. Yeah, that dropship is pretty cool. We'll put the Pouncer there, and we'll put this...
The dropship doors do open, and they're functional and playable. I just didn't paint inside them yet because I didn't have enough time before the last convention, which was this past weekend. So I've kept them closed. Otherwise, you can actually open them up, and there's hex spaces inside them if you're using a hex board or if you're just being play regular straight-up Alpha Strike with ninjas.
Okay, so the Goliath is a sniper, and so is the Pouncer Prime. So they are going to get the sniper deck, and we will use what that sniper deck does for the turrets. So there's the sniper deck. We've got an Enforcer, which is a skirmisher, and we've got the Blackjack and the Hoplite, which are brawlers, and the Devastator is a Juggernaut. Now, we don't have a Juggernaut deck here, so what we're going to give the Juggernaut is what we're going to give the Devastator is a sniper, because it wants to shoot medium and long range all the time. So we're going to make sure that it's shooting at sniper range, and we're going to brawl up the Blackjack and Hoplite and give the Skirmisher its own little deck, the Enforcer.
There's a lot of cool
no strikers
mech scale dropships out there. on the market. This cool one with the Thunderhead one, you can make it as long as you want. It's got spine expenders, so you can keep adding those pods to it. And there's actually different pods you can add to it. There's like an aerospace fighter launch bay. There's fuel tanks.
Wow.
I think and there's one more expansion for it as well.
TK, welcome back. This minute, TK resubscribed again for 31 months. Man, that is what you call from the beginning. And hello, B. Hello, Lorcan. Good to see you, Eldrin. Red Eye on the run. I'm seeing a good squad of folk here watching. We hope that everybody from the Battletech sites that are coming to watch this really enjoy what they're about to see, because the chaos is going to ensue.
Unmitigated chaos.
Oh, we will give you, I did in the post a photo that Paul took of a scenario he ran. And if you look at the photo, there are spoilers as to maybe why the enemy only has 6 versus 22. It's going to be pretty gross, I hear. So where are we laying out? Just like this?
I just put them all there like that.
Cool. We'll put the hover tank here.
There's so many of them. I ran out of space.
Put the hover tank there, 'cause that's what he does. And then he'll be protected by
the Banshee pilot in the back doesn't want the Pegasus anywhere near it.
Maybe I'll put the Pegasus behind the Banshee. Okay. So let's begin this then. I'm going to deal out the cards. So the Enforcer gets a card. The Goliath, Devastator, and Pouncer Prime get their cards. The Shuffle this up. The Hoplite and the Blackjack get their cards. And all the cards are dealt. So we're ready to roll Inish.
You roll for the AI, I'll roll for us.
Yeah, I got to grab the... I've been rolling these red dice, these Davian red dice for the AI, which I don't know if you've watched, but I'm consistently losing.
Oh, no.
I'm consistently losing initiative to these dice. Let's roll it out.
9. 7.
7. Oh, looks like Paul's lucky today. So it looks like we're going first. So we have to move a whole lance?
No, they have to move 1, and then we move a lance.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. On the initiative track, we've got the Hoplite at 65 at the Brawler. And the Hoplite is moving, as we flip over, it says here, because they lost initiative, if first, move away 16 inches from all enemies, and get into woods cover from most enemies. It doesn't need to do that. It's already way out of range and sight from everything, so it meets that condition. Wants to keep in woods covers from most enemies and move toward the highest health enemy. What the hell's that? Toward the lowest TMM enemy
Highest health
and
enemy.
the highest point value. So it is basically just
Probably
going to...
the Banshee or the Highlander.
Yeah, so it's basically just going to do what I would consider a standard move and hide and try to engage the unit.
The Highlander's the highest health.
So 8, it will crawl and stay hidden behind this rock, because that's woods cover from most enemies. And it will sit there with its little +1. I doubt we're going to... Yeah, we'll be doing long-range shooting, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we're up. Do you want to move these guys up here towards this or take out this tower?
I think that's the right call. We'll send the Capellans up there. That way,
All
if
right,
they...
you got their cards over there, so tell
I
me,
do?
tell me
That's
how
right.
far to move them.
Okay, we got 8 jump for the Hatchet Man, 8 jump for the Thunderbolt, 10 jump for the Griffin. Oh my God, they all have jump jets?
Yep.
See, this is why I like Paul, because he actually puts strategy in his mechs as opposed to me just picking whatever random mechs I have available and the cards that I can find to match them. So I guess they're all just going to jump up there, right?
Yep. I'll jump like so. Hands there.
Nice, nice. So we'll go to this camera here. I think this is the camera for that one.
And that's a 5SC. The
it's
T-Bolt's got it as
that
well,
one.
if I
There we
remember
go.
correctly, right?
So they're all jumping up there, as you can see. There's Paul's big manly arm.
There we go.
All right. So they all literally just jumped up there. That is sweet, sweet looking. There they are. I like it. I like it a lot.
Do you want me to mark all these? What's their TMMs?
TMMs are all 1s, except for the Enforcer and the Griffin, which are 2s.
So,
Oh, you got the actual ones to mark the 1s and 2s?
yep.
Okay, I'll bring that down a notch. Okay. On their side, the next on the list that's the fastest is the Pouncer Prime. And it is going to move into woods cover from most enemies. It wants to do ground movement to line of sight to enemy with the lowest health, which would be the Pegasus, I think, maybe?
It's going to mark them like that. That's good.
Would it be the Pegasus, you think?
The Pegasus is lowest health, yeah.
So since it's front and center, what's the lowest health on this pile here?
You got the cards in front of you there.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the Big Mac lance.
It's the Hatchet Man. So because the Hatchet Man activated first, it will prioritize that in this stage. So it is going to move. It's got 10, and it can 10 jump or 12, but it doesn't state the jump. So it is going to go 12 And where are we here? Where are you, Pouncer? There it is. And it wants to get over there to start taking those guys out. So it has enough movement to cross through all this to get into the woods there. So the Pouncer, ooh, actually, for a sacrifice of 4 movement, it can actually go right here. What do you think? Still gets cover, and it can still shoot those guys.
Yep.
And that's where the Pouncer Prime's going, and it is ground movement for those guys. Okay. Pouncer Prime's done. Now we get to go.
All right. I'll move the direct fire lance in the middle here first.
Okay.
Right, put the blackjacks are 8.
Ooh, here they come down the center. I got a nice blown up camera right there on the center. Of course, this camera will be useless once we get further in. I'm gonna have to renegotiate how it does.
Just to there.
Oh, not even gonna bother hiding them in some of the cover I put there, eh?
No need. And then the Warhammer.
There's a couple of blackjacks.
Yep.
Do they get extra movement for being on the road? Oh, that's just tanks.
Tanks, yeah. His front facing is that. And the Cataphract.
Cataphract. I haven't seen a Cataphract since the last time we played. They're all just TMM. Let's put this.
I got them as Cataphract's a 1, Warhammer's a 1.
I'm
They're all 1s.
going to put this right there for a big. We'll look up the numbers when it's time to shoot.
They're all 1s. I just put it in the middle.
Okay, sounds good. Done. Nice. I got to get those little dice into that. I've been using these tokens, which are great little tokens. Okay, so now they get to move. The next, so they have 4 things to move. The next thing to move on their side is the Enforcer. And the Enforcer would like to jump, if the lowest health enemy has not yet moved, into woods cover from most enemies. And I think the Pegasus is the lowest health. It's 5. So the Pegasus will make its move then. It will move toward the Pegasus, but even still, it will be the Hatchet Man. So it wants to jump. The Enforcer wants to jump. And it's going to, where's my Enforcer? There it is. It wants to jump, to the wide here, 10. So it wants to be in woods cover from most enemies still. It could jump to those trees, but then it's going to be right in the line of fire. I think it's going to jump, honestly, it might even jump here.
Yeah, right beside the turret.
And hide behind the turret, maybe?
It's got cover from the mountain on one side. Nothing's going to get
Actually,
over
maybe
to
it'll
it.
jump. I moved it.
It's
Maybe
got
it'll
clear line
jump
of
right
sight.
there,
Yeah.
because then it can jump right there, if it can. There. And then it's got cover from everything there, and it's got cover, and it wants to hit the Hatchet Man. So we'll put this little jump token up here, and it is done. They have 3 units left.
Okay, you've got the... Oh, I got the command lance. Okay. We'll move the command lance next.
Sounds good.
So, Highlander, Banshee, Raven, Grasshopper.
Are they moving up down the center?
Pretty much.
Dun, dun, dun,
I should have put him behind the woods here. So the Raven is a 10.
Dun, 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 dun.
So the Raven's going to come to there. These guys are all... I'm blind. 8.
There we go. How about the multiple cameras, folks? We have 4 cameras on this one, 4 angles. Ooh, look at that sexy Highlander. Josh has been painting extra stuff for us, so we've got Smoke Jaguar. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming.
I started another thing of 20 Jade Falcons last night.
So between the stuff you got, between the stuff less painted, and then the stuff that Josh has got coming, we'll be covered.
Oh,
we'll
there's
have
a
to
lot.
just start painting more things.
There's a lot.
We gotta get going. Get moving on it, right?
Well, I just did these. I just did all these
Come
two.
on, get your crap together. Oh, it looks so good visually. Okay,
And those guys are all a 1. So
perfect. I'll just put it here.
I got the dice.
Okay. So, next on the list on their side, at 779 versus 778, is the Goliath. The Goliath wants to stay stationary if there are no enemies within 12 and at least 1 enemy in line of sight. So, 24 across the board. He's shooting at long range, but he doesn't really care because his long range is just as good as anything else. So, according to this thing here, he wants to just stay. The Goliath wants to stay. Can the Goliath see anything? I think he can see the Hatchet Man, maybe. Here, you know what? I got this thing.
You get the laser pointer. The Goliath's got a shot. I would say that he doesn't have a shot here, but he has a shot there because the stalactite's in his way.
Then I think he's going to sit. According to his command, if there are no enemies within 12, there are none. He will, and he has a line of shot. He will sit, which will mitigate his long range.
All right, so you want to move the Lynnvander, and then we'll move the
guys
other
last?
4 last. Yeah.
Okay. Lynnvander, so just the 2 Lynnvander guys. This will be nice and simp. Pull. Can't say that apparently on Twitch. You're a little gutsier than I am. Just these guys are here just to take the beating, I think.
Go big, go home.
Right? These guys are here to take the beating. So I'm going to move. Let's move him into here. So 10.
I haven't been conditioned with an inherent fear of the AI yet. Maybe after tonight.
I'm going to move him right there because there's still rocket launchers coming.
How much damage can that Pegasus do?
The Pegasus tank?
Yeah.
2. Medium, 2 short.
And how much damage do those towers take?
3.
Well, he technically can't get behind the tower, so he couldn't do 3.
No, it's a hover tank. Yeah. Though it does move 16, and because it's on a road, doesn't it get additional speed? Is it like speed and a half?
No, it gets like an additional movement point or 2.
That doesn't matter. The point is, I'm not going to move it right here for everything to die.
I don't mind if that one is the one unit on our side that dies.
No, we have to keep the Pegasus alive. In fact, the Pegasus is going to hover over behind his buddy. Right here, going to go right behind and hide out in there. Lynnvander is working with all these Capellans. They don't trust the Capellans.
Take those. There's counters in there.
Cool. They don't trust the Capellans. What's up, Mr. Mika? Alpha Strike cards made for Clan Elementals. Yes, and we do have some Clan Elementals painted that Josh is going to bring next time, and hopefully we'll have that going. It's going to be really good. Okay, so I've moved that. Now they get to move.
I have 15 of them on the paint desk at home right now, literally from last night.
Yikes. That's a lot. Blackjack. Stationary if no enemies within 12. Into woods cover from most enemies toward the biggest threat. That's a brave little blackjack. We gave him a brawler deck. Oh, that's what they want to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to just very simply say that there are no enemies within 12, and at least one enemy is within line of sight. Let's go back to where we're at the wide. The blackjack is way back here. Does he have a shot at anybody under here?
No.
Through to anything? No?
No, because of the trees.
So he's going to move then toward cover most enemy toward the biggest threat. I would say the way I've been playing the AI is the biggest threat is anything that stops that it hurts the objective, which is them blowing the antenna. So the Capellans up on the arc there are the biggest threat. So he wants to get a shot off from those guys, and he does an 8 jump, but the command card doesn't say to jump, so he's going to curve his way around and get into here. Can that make it? Yeah. If we get him there, will he get a shot off?
I think you're going to have to laser pointer, but I think so.
I think he gets a shot on one of those guys.
He might get cover through the tower, but...
Yeah, they'll be covered through the tower. But he can make it here.
Then he doesn't get cover through the tower.
And then claim cover from the tower.
Yep.
All right, so that's where we'll put him. Here you go, Mr. Blackjack. Joy.
Okay, these guys are on your side of the board, so you can move them. The 2 Vindicators each move 8 with jump. The Jenner moves 14 or 10 jump. And the Wolverine is 10 with jump.
So I'm moving these guys over here?
Yeah, because you're closer to them.
Okay, which one's my jumpers? These 2?
All of them jump.
Do we want to jump them
If
up
you
here?
want, you can get
Start
them up there.
cross-firing on those
Yeah.
things? Sorry, 15. Which one's 15? This little guy?
So the Jenner is 10 jump or 14 run.
That's the little guy?
That's a little guy, yep.
10 jump or 14 run. Ooh, you know what? We can run them into the woods here. Or we can run them literally through this all the way to here and take cover here.
Mhm.
But then he'll have those 2 rockets to deal with, but he can get a shot off on that.
Yep. Put his back against the...
So we can hang out.
And then the Vindicators are 8 jump. You can probably put them up on top. Not quite. I don't think they'll quite reach the top of that peak. But
These 2 Vindicators are 8 jump?
yeah.
No, they can go up on here, though.
Yep. And then the Wolverine is a 10 jump.
The Wolverine, 10 jump. Up there. What are you doing, Wolverine?
I would leave him somewhere around those two, just in case they get in trouble on the next turn.
I'm going to move him back here then. So he's not going to get any firing off. No, he can just ground move under here and get a shot off at the turret. Through there to the turret. And claim cover to this rock, which is what I've been doing. Which is why I do a lot of under arches. Because then you can get those shots off, if that makes sense. Okay. And they've got to move, and then we're done, right? Or
That's everybody.
oh, we goofed. So they have one more. The Devastator.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're going to wipe these guys off the board. Not
Right.
hard.
The Devastator wants to, if only one enemy is in line of sight, well, everything is in line of sight. If I have woods cover, he's way out in the open, so he wants to go to most covers and toward the movement from all enemies and toward the nearest enemy. So I think because he only moves 6, the Devastator's course of action would be to go take cover behind these woods. And then he can shoot everything. Take out a tree while he's at it. All right, so he's in the woods. Whew. Okay. Here we go.
Now we're going to shoot the AI first, correct? Or we shoot first?
We always shoot. Humans always shoot first.
I'm going to start on this side. We'll go down.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the or the command lance at the back. The Highlander can see pretty much everything.
He's got woods on anything. He's got woods blocking pretty much everything from the Devastator to the Pouncer.
He does
over.
3 at long range, so he's going to take a shot at that tower up there.
Oh, we
Yep.
can't. You have to be within 12.
Oh, we got to be within 12? Okay.
That's the.
Sorry, my
there's
mistake.
There's a
My
static
bad.
field that stops it, so he's got to be here.
Yep.
This is the threshold
My bad.
point.
Okay, who
So-
snuck up too close? He's going to fire at the Devastator. That's fine.
He'll get woods.
Get woods.
Yeah, he'll get woods on the Devi.
So we're going to be at base 4. 1 for the woods is 5. The Devastator went for a 1 is 6. We're on
Long
6s.
range?
Long range
10.
is 10s. Right.
Yeah. Roll it up.
I'll roll it on the screen. Missed. Okay. The Banshee will do the same thing.
10s.
10s. Missed. And we got the Grasshopper. Can't do any damage at long range.
Can he shoot at this thing, medium?
He can. He can do 4. So he's got cover from the tree. So he's going to be at 4, 6, 6.
Yep. Tree is 7. So
I'm
missed.
rolling like Randall, apparently.
You're rolling like me when I fight the AI.
Raven.
Little
do
Raven.
he can
probably.
inflict 2 points. He'll do it as well.
Yeah.
Maybe on 6s.
No.
Wow.
Even the Raven
Okay.
missed.
I'm getting some new dice.
Would I recommend these guys?
You know, I gave you those ones. I got another 40 of them at home.
That's fine. Do you want to use these guys?
No, I'll use the other pair of black dice here.
All right, done.
Okay, so blackjack. Blackjack will
2
fire.
blackjacks, yeah.
We'll fire here because is he within 12?
Well,
he's close. He's close.
Well, here's the thought. This blackjack here?
Yeah.
If he's within 12, I'm not sure. Let's find out.
Close.
Is 12 short?
Well, 12 is the range for this, right?
Oh, no, he's not within
Not-
12.
not-
He
okay.
can't shoot that.
He'll fire here. Actually,
The only thing that can shoot it is nothing. I completely screwed up on my own thing. So nothing can shoot that turret
That's-
except for Hatchet Man.
yeah.
Everything but this guy. So
Except
all
for
those
the
3 can
Thunderbolt.
shoot the Hatchet Man. Yeah.
Okay, so both blackjacks are going to fire at the Devastator. So they'll be at medium range. Oh, no, it's going to be right on the edge of the
24.
long.
So it's all
He's on long range.
Yep.
So we're going to be at base 8 and 1,
Tens.
2 10s. Right?
I'm getting good at learning these too since I've been playing. All right, black shot number 1 missed. Black shot number 2 missed.
And then we got the Warhammer. He's going to be on 10s as well.
Yep.
Nope.
Ugh. I don't think you've rolled above
the
6.
Cataphract is going to be on 10s, but he only does 1 point from long range. Close but
9.
no cigar.
Okay, well that Devastator is going to be devastating.
The Vindicator lance, you can fire that off.
So this guy here is going to take a shot at the turret from under here.
Okay, so the Wolverine, I got all the cards over here. Actually, I'm just going to give you them.
Just tell me.
Okay, so Wolverine, he's at medium range. He's doing 2 points.
He would be. I'm usually pretty good at gauging this, but against the turret, he is just within medium range.
There you go. So you're on 6, 6.
His 4 plus 2 is 6.
Yeah.
Yep. I did 10.
Of course, you hit it.
So it does 2 damage.
That's 2, yep.
So 2 marked off on the turret that has 1 health left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let my Timberwolf take a shot off on this one because the Pegasus can actually shoot at that one. Let's do the Pegasus. Medium range for the Pegasus. It is for 6s. I hit 11.
Same one?
Yep, so that
Gone.
Pegasus kills it. So we know it's dead. It still gets the fire back, but
Take
we know
this
it's
off.
gone.
That's the beauty of those things.
That is cool, eh? Wow, that's really cool. And then the Timberwolf now is going to take a shot over on this one just to get it off the field.
It's going to be on
literally
6 again.
Would you say that's in?
Yeah, you're on.
Literally in.
Space.
So 6s again for the Timberwolf. That was a 5. Timberwolf missed.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that was rough. Now we got these two guys. They can shoot at it, or do you want them to shoot at the Devastator?
Shoot the Devastator.
Long range, skill 4.
Yeah, so 4.
8, 9, 10s.
Yep.
All right.
And they do 2 points apiece.
Number 1, that's 8, and number 2
Okay.
is 10. So we
So,
got 2 points,
2 points.
into the Devastator, which I've got my trusty marker over here. 2 points into the Devastator. That is not even a third of its armor.
Pass me the dice or the counter tray there, and I'll mark off damage on these things.
Yeah,
with
you
a-
use
with a
this. Yeah,
small
I got
die.
this over here. It's
All
fine. I got my little system over here. Okay. So is that all of those lances? All we have left now is the Hatchet Man, Capellan Lance up there.
Yep.
And I think everything else, except for this guy, hasn't shot yet. He can shoot the Devastator as well
Mm-hmm.
from where he is right now. And
Medium
he's
range?
in medium range. So he
the Jenner is a 4, and he does 2 points of damage at medium range.
So 4, 6 for range, 7 for TMM, 8 for the woods. That's a 4, so I missed.
And then you got your guys up here picking on the antenna.
Yeah. What are my statistics for the Hatchet Man?
So you got 2 points of woods there. So you got +1. In Alpha Strike,
well, he gets
it doesn't
1 point
add
because
up.
he's hidden behind the woods. So
Yeah, so it's 1 point. So you got you're at
what's his TMM? It's 12.
oh, it's one. Yeah, see if you're closer. So you're at 4,
Plus woods is 5.
5. Yeah.
All right, 5s. 5, right on. So 2 points into the tower, and it has 3 life.
Yep.
What's the one beside it? The mech beside it, but not behind it. but beside
Enforcer.
it. The Enforcer? So
Yep.
the Enforcer, which I actually have the stats here for. The Enforcer is going to take that shot as well. So skill is 4. He's got to roll 5s again.
Got it.
Bang. So that one's done. And then these two have things they can shoot at. Maybe we crossfire and take this thing out.
Yep.
That is
Oh no! It's a turret.
within 24.
Just outside.
Just outside. So 4 and 4 is 8. So because they're all skill 4, right?
Mhm.
So 8 and nothing else. So a pair of 8s twice for long range damage. Missed. Followed by.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Sorry, the Wolverine's a 3 and the Grasshopper's a 3, and the Cataphract's a 3. But
Oh, well,
you're good.
I rolled 6. I needed 8s, so even if it was a 3, it'd be a
Yeah.
7. So I failed 2 rolls against the turret. And that sums up all of our firing.
Not too bad. To go to turret in a relay.
Yeah. Now we get to do their side. So going backwards here on the list, I think for the sake of the AI sample of how we're running this, is we should let all the turrets fire at the end.
Sure.
So going backward on the list, we will start with the Devastator. The Devastator wants to shoot at anything it can destroy. The Devastator is pounding in 7 damage at medium range, which looks like it's this little guy here.
It's either the Pegasus, the Raven. The Raven can take 5 total, including its internals. The
What's this thing?
Jenner you've got over there.
Yep. Oh, the Jenner. Jenner. I don't have the Jenner.
Oh no, the Jenner's here. The Jenner can take a total of 5, including its internals.
It wants to take the Jenner
Yep.
because it's going to deal 7 to the Jenner if it hits. What's the TMM of the Jenner?
Jenner is on a 3.
3 TMM.
Yep.
So we've got a skill for the Devastator of 4. 3 is 7. Range 8, 9. There's no cover claimed on that from
Nope.
the angle he's at. So he's got to roll 9s. And if he rolls a 9, that Jenner is
Gonzo. Gonzo.
see you later, Jenner. He's like, I got it, boys. I got it. I'll get the turret. I'll get the. I told him not to go in there. Damn it, Wayne. Well, that was the Devastator. Next on the list.
Les, if you're watching, that was your mech, so don't worry about it, buddy.
Yeah, don't worry. We got to cover. We'll pay you the sea bills someday. Next on the thing is the Blackjack. And the little Blackjack is hidden all the way back here. He's long ranging pretty much everything. It wants to shoot what it can destroy, but it can't. So it wants to shoot the highest TMM in the nearest enemy, which might be either this guy or the Hatchet Man. Which one do you
Highest TMN?
think? Yeah.
Pegasus, isn't it?
Can't see the Pegasus.
Can't see the Pegasus?
Not at all.
So,
Pegasus is behind rock. Ruins
the
tree.
Raven is a 2,
But it wants.
but it's behind woods.
Yeah.
It will be, probably the
Hatchet
Blackjack.
Man or the Blackjack?
Yeah.
Which one?
Roll D6.
Yeah.
One,
Well,
two,
what's the TMM on the Hatchet?
Oh, the Hatchet Men, you got them over there.
Oh, shoot. Hatchet Man is TMM1 as well. Yeah. You know what? It will then go toward the nearest enemy, which is ironically the Blackjack.
Mm-hmm.
So the Blackjack it's going after. So it has a skill. Where is it? Blackjack is a skill. This one is skill 3. Long range is 7. TMM is 8. So we need 8s. Of course. So we're going to put 2 damage into that Blackjack.
So,
This one here.
how many?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Make them the top one.
Enough to be obnoxious.
1, 2. There we go.
Next on the list is the disgusting Goliath that wants to shoot the lowest health enemy, which is the Hatchet Man, from what it can see. Lowest TMM and lowest range band. Everything matches the Hatchet Man, so it's shooting at the Hatchet Man from here all the way across into the Hatchet Man's face. And the Goliath is shooting at skill 4. Long range is 8, and the Hatchet Man is 9. No cover. So if I roll a 9 here, that guy's taking 3.
Nope.
No. So the Goliath misses. Next on the countdown here, we're going to do the Enforcer. The Enforcer is hidden up here behind this turret, and it has positioned itself in a way to shoot the Hatchet Man. It can get a shot down here, but according to its thing, it wants to go to the lowest health, which is the Hatchet Man, and the lowest range band with no cover. That would be the Hatchet Man. So the Enforcer is at 4. Again, is that long range? You think?
It's going to be right on the...
Might be a 24.
Cusp.
No, long.
Yeah.
So 4, 8, and 9. 9's again. That is a 5. So that's another miss. It's not too bad, not too bad. Next round's going to be a bloodbath. Next on the list is the Pouncer Prime. Pouncer Prime wants to shoot the lowest health, lowest TMM, lowest range enemy, and the nearest. Well, the way the Pouncer is situated, it actually wants either this Blackjack or the Hatchet Man, because that's how snipers work. So the thing that it's nearer to is likely the Hatchet Man. So let's just see if it can take it out, because this is going to do 3 damage at a distance. So here we go. We're going to do skill 3, 7, so it needs 8s. Missed. And lastly, on the shooting chart is the Hoplite, and the Hoplite wants the lowest TMM thing that it can destroy. The only thing in its range band that it can shoot is this, is the Blackjack there. So we're going to go 3, 4, 7 for the range, and the TMM is 1.
Correct.
8s again. Missed.
Good, you're rolling bad right now.
Yeah, right, good. So all of these mechs missed on our mechs except for a few bits and pieces here. And now it is time for the auto defense system to kick in. So what I'm going to do is I've got the sniper deck, and I'm literally just going to flip over a card and use its command. So for this turret, who still gets to fire, it wants to shoot at what it can destroy. It wants to shoot at the lowest TMM enemy with no cover and the shortest range band and the nearest.
So the only thing it can destroy would be the Pegasus. It's in all sorts of cover, though.
It will get +1 cover. It is within the range band. Can it destroy it? What's the damage it does?
3.
Pegasus is 5 health.
That was a 5 health?
Yeah, all I can do is take my armor off.
So nothing. It can't destroy anything, then.
So then it wants to go to the lowest TMM with no cover, which I think is this Blackjack.
Yeah. So you're going to be at 4, 6, 7s. Hits.
That'll do it. 3 damage into the
points,
Blackjack
and
before it
stripped his
explodes.
armor perfectly.
The next card will be this one over here. And it wants to do the same thing, except it wants to shoot the highest TMM enemy it can destroy. But it wants to shoot what it can destroy with no cover, which is this.
Yes.
So,
Sevens.
same distance.
7s again. That was 3 points.
Does that
Roll
kill it?
critical.
Roll critical.
It's got 1 internal left.
Critical hit is 7 or 6.
I didn't bring the sheet out with me.
I have the
Together.
sheet. I have to get it, though. But it's 6. And I think 6 is an MP hit. 1 second, guys. 6 is a weapon hit. So the weapon hit on that guy, but I suspect he's not going to live. So the next on the list, we're going to go for this one. And this turret goes, what can it destroy with the lowest TMM? Honestly, it's this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Only has one internal left.
So 7s. 6. It misses. Same with this one, following the next card's AI. Can destroy. I think snipers want to always shoot what it can destroy, so it's going to aim for this one again. The question is it still within? Was it still within
He's
medium
long range now, so he's going to be at 9s.
9s.
Good.
That would have been a death of the.
It's actually good they're actually wasting their shots on him. It's saving the rest of our unit.
This one here, same thing.
Yep.
Although that's in medium range.
We might just be out.
No,
Right
well
on.
within.
Right on.
So we're going
7s
7s again. Dead.
Dead.
Damn.
Where he goes.
Boy, that guy got hosed.
Well,
I got it, boys. I'm going to do it. He's just running in. I got it.
The turrets have successfully killed 2 Succession Wars era mechs.
All you can hear is the sound effect of the LRMs in MechWarrior. And all the mechs are like, don't go ahead, moron. He's like, I got it.
Goodbye.
Just there. I think we should just put this pothole right here. That's where
good.
it used to be.
Yeah, it works.
This turret all the way back here is the last turret to fire. It is going to follow, and the only thing that it can hit at its current sight lines are the other blackjack or the hatchet man, which is actually considered closer. So it's going to shoot the hatchet man for 9s.
Missed.
7s. Whew, thank God it wasn't medium range. This one fired, right?
Yep.
Yep. We're done.
He's the one who dealt the death blow.
And we're done.
We're good.
We are on to the next round. So we'll clear off all these tokens.
You clear those tokens while I go get another set of dice. Give me 1 second.
Whew. So clear all of these tokens. Put them all over here in this little pile for me to use. Clear off these dice here. So the good news is we did take out 1 antenna. We have to take out the other 2 antenna. I suspect we're going to be wiping their units dry pretty quick. Oh, the Goliath had a standstill modifier, but he was way out of his role anyway. Okay, that is all that. So now, let's see here. Grab a drink of water, reset the decks, and away we go. Well, let's roll initiative, so I can set the decks up. If we lose, then we have to go first.
What color should we use in here?
Well, here's
I'm
my
going to
roll.
use red and black is what I'm going to
The
use.
classic initiative roll for me is 4.
8.
All right, we win. They got to move first. That didn't work out. So now I will quickly reset the sniper deck.
People aren't going to be able to read those when I roll them, so I'll use these blue ones.
That's all right. So sniper, sniper, sniper. And reset the skirmisher deck. Skirmy. And reset the brawler. And look, the Pegasus is still alive. Okay. Since they have to move first again, the first on their list, it's pretty funny how we 22 mechs to 6 mechs, and we still lost 2 mechs.
But remember, 16 of those mechs are all Succession War. They're 30-25 mechs,
Yeah,
right?
Okay, well, we need some C-bells, okay? We need some upgrades.
That's how we afforded to get them on the field, right?
So Blackjack's going to go first based on my number count. Oh, I lied. The Hoplite's going to go first based on my number count. Because it lost initiative, the Hoplite doesn't jump, so it wants to get within 24 of all enemies and no line of sight with most cover. So it currently is in a good position, but if the lowest health enemy is further than 24, move toward the lowest health enemy. Now, in this case here, it already is 24 inches away, but it does need to move, so it wants to get out of sight with no line of sight or most cover. So it's actually going to tuck in like this.
So what I think we should do, since we don't have any choice but to run up the middle, let's run up the sides here. This mountain pass, let's get our heavies up in here and start raining fire down and get the lights up there.
Do we want to
in
move the?
close.
Do you want to move the Jade Falcon or not the Jade Falcon? The Capellans again?
Yeah, let's move the Big Mac here.
There they
So
are.
the-
That's the camera for them. So we want to move these guys here, right? Oh,
Which ones?
these ones.
Yeah, we're going to move those ones there. So where's the tape measure? What are they? They're all 8s, right?
That's these guys here. They are 8 jumps except for the Griffin, which is a 10. Are we gonna jump them or just crawl them through?
We'll jump them. So they're harder to hit. So the Griffin can come to there.
Yeah, you can take that turret out. I say we go. I say we get some mechs hard up here to take this antenna out.
That's a nice jump for 8 right behind the tree.
Good jumping.
And
Tree down. Tree
can-
down. What's
he-
up, guys?
he can jump here and take cover from that turret.
While Paul's doing that, I just want to say hi to people. What do you think of the? Oh, I just saw the catch-up video of the tree getting knocked down.
There we go. And they all jumped. So, and what's their TMM average over there? They're 1s?
TMM is 1 for the Hatchet and Thunderbolt, 2 for the Enforcer, and 1 for everything but the Griffin.
So 2 and a 1 beside the Griffin is there. And the AI can go again.
Okay, so the AI is going to go. And the next on the AI list is the Blackjack. The Blackjack is all the way back. It's all the way the back there, which I don't have in frame right now, but I'll see what it does. Blackjack can jump. And in this here, it wants to jump into woods cover from most enemies toward the highest health enemy, which I think is the Cataphract and stuff in the back there.
No, the highest one would be the Highlander is the highest on the
The
board.
Highlander? So it wants
Yeah.
to go for the Highlander. It's funny that a Blackjack wants to go after a Highlander. Brave
He's got the
son.
range. Going to
Brave
cheap
son.
shot him. Maybe hide him behind cover and take couple of long
he
pot
wants to
shots
do
at him.
that. So he's going to jump. He's going to jump 8. Go to the wide here to show that off. So this little guy's going to jump 8 to woods cover from most enemies, which would be jumping right behind this thing.
Yep.
And claim cover from this rock right into there. So I'll put the little jump target for him, getting in the way of the Goliath. Goliath's like, hey, buddy, easy. All right.
All right, let's move the command lance next.
That's the big one?
That's
Middle?
the big one because they can get up here on the hill because most of them jump, right? Where are they hiding?
Or do you want to move these jumpers first and get them over here so we have more options to jump up?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, move those guys.
All right, so these guys jumped 8, if I recall.
The Vindies are both 8s and the Wolverine's a 10.
So what do you think we bring them both up here?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's so cool. Just. Oh, I got to put that on the overhead.
The
Oh, it is on
twins.
the overhead.
The Vindicator twins.
The Vindicator twins. The VTs.
Form of water.
And then this guy here is moving with Lynnvander?
No. Well, he's the Wolverine is the lance commander for the.
The other
Vindies.
one got killed.
Yeah. The Jenner's dead. He's over here. He's in the pile of shame.
The pile of shame.
Can he fit on this ledge right there? I think he can.
Yeah, I think you can. Look at that. There's even a world in which you can fit here and get cover.
Yep.
Let's do that instead. So he can claim cover. He can't shoot. There's nothing to shoot here, so he's going to get shot by that thing. But that's probably a good call. Look at that, guys. Damn. Good shooting, Tex. All right, on their side, we've got the Pouncer Prime moving next, and it wants to jump. If any enemies are within 12 to 18, it will jump to be 18.
Bear
If
with
any-
me 1 second. I just got to go let less in.
Oh, you got it.
Cool.
I'll run this one. I got this. Okay. So it wants to jump onto the highest elevation toward the most enemies in line of sight, facing most enemies, and into the line of sight with the lowest TMM enemy toward the nearest enemy. So this Pouncer Prime wants to get into combat now. So we're going to go jumping 10 to the highest elevation, which would be up here. That makes sense. So this Pouncer Prime is going to go. Oh, mech down, which actually is kind of cool because he wants to protect the initiative. So Pouncer Prime's jumping all the way over there. Done. Pouncer Prime is done. They have 3 mechs left, and so we've got 1 Lance here, 1 Lance there, and Lynnvander left. So I think we're going to move Lynnvander next because Paul's not here. She went to go let Les, who painted these amazing minis, in. So I'm going to move my Timberwolf into combat here. I think my Timberwolf needs to get moving. I think the Timberwolf can run all the way around to here, but then he's got to tango the Devastator. I don't know if I want that. I can also cross into the woods to get some clean shots. That's what I'm going to do. Timberwolf's going to go right over here into the woods. Going to move this tree. There we go. Timberwolf's going right into the woods. He's going to sit there, and he's going to do his best to try and pop block and drop this. And then the Pegasus can hover 16 on the ground here. And then the Pegasus, I want the Pegasus to run and hide right in there. Or maybe the Pegasus can really gun it and get right behind there. Yeah, Pegasus is going to run and hide over here. No. No, that's a bad idea. Maybe the Pegasus sits for this turn.
I have returned.
Wait a minute. If you sprint, it's 1.5 times, right? Your movement? For sprinting?
Yes. I tried to get Les to bring pizza, but you don't want to know what he responded with on text message.
Go F yourself. I should sprint the Pegasus there into that little nook. Because then I can sprint him.
Is there
there's no good angle for him where he doesn't just get
there? If he gets in there, what's his TMN? 4 or 3?
I can get him to there, but he'll get shot. Like, here's the thing: he's not a very effective unit, so we shouldn't be safeguarding the Pegasus.
I don't mind if he gets shot.
I don't want him to get shot. He's the Pegasus. He's our mascot. But I think I need to set him up for the next turns, like getting him behind. So I'm gonna put him down into there, because that turret can't shoot him when he's down there. Down he goes, sprinting. So he's sprinted. And, let's jump. He has sprinted. So down he is. Okay. Then, so I move Lynnvander, so now they're going to move again.
Yep.
The next on the list for them is the Goliath. And the Goliath wants to move into 24 inches from the nearest enemy, which is going to be the Pegasus. So the Pegasus is actually kind of like goading that Goliath out, which is interesting. It wants to move most cover from most enemies. It is moving a total of 8. So it wants to get in behind cover. So the Goliath actually wants to go where the Devastator is, but we're going to move him over here instead. So he's going to... Oh, Enforcer down. Again. Damn it, Enforcer, stay.
It's a forestry mech.
There you go. So the Goliath's going right here, because he's going to get shots through the woods on everybody, right?
Yep.
That's a good spot for the Goliath. Now you get to move...
We got
one of your lances. Technically at this point, there's two guys left. So you would move your lance. I would move these two, and then we'd move that last little lance.
Yeah.
There's 3, 6, 7 mechs. Yeah. So move 4.
We'll move the command lance up here if I can get it.
So actually, at this point, I think what we should do, because we lost a couple of mechs, is you should move 3 mechs.
I'll move the direct fire lances.
Move those guys.
They're not really getting out of harm's away, so
you'll get cover there at least.
8. Yeah, he comes to here. And then we got... Where's the Cataphract? They're all 8s.
So let's move the...
We'll move the Warhammer over here.
Yeah, get him some cover into the
Like
woods.
that.
You want to put him into the woods with me?
Cataphract, yeah.
Just sidestep him into the woods.
Just go like this.
All right. Hey, buddy.
Boom.
What's up, dude? How you doing? It's like, so the Cataphract comes in, and the Timberwolf's like, "What's up, bro? What's up?" And then over here, the Enforcer's going to make its move. So the Enforcer, if any enemy is within 24 inches and in line of sight with a TMM 1 or less. What's the TMM on this guy?
On the he's a 1.
He's going to stay up there.
Yeah, they don't like the blackjacks.
The Enforcer's going to stay right there. Where did that go? And he's going to just put a stationary, and that's what he's going to do. Now the Devastator. Now we should move 2 mechs. Then the Devastator goes. Then we'll move the last 2 mechs.
Yeah. So move your.
I already moved them.
You moved your 2.
Yep. So we'll move 2 of this lance right now.
Move the Raven. The Raven moves 10. Get him into cover, maybe in the front of the woods or something like that.
You can move him all the way to where the Pegasus was.
Yeah. And then the grasshopper is a movement of 8 with jump jets. The Highlander's a 6 jump,
Up
and
here?
the
Grasshopper up here for 8.
yeah, might as well. You can take some damage.
Want him to take damage, but we'll see.
And
then
then
now they move.
Highlander jumps. Oh, yeah, you
Devastator's going to
gotta
go next because this will help us out. So, if there are no enemies within 18 inches, and there are not, technically there is the Pegasus within 18 inches. But it says, and at least one enemy in line of sight. Otherwise, he wants to move toward 18. But since the Pegasus is there, it's disrupting the AI a little. But there's no reason for him to move. So he will stay stationary unless, no, you know what? We're gonna follow the AI right to the T. This is within 18 inches. So because of that, it messes the first thing up when it's 18. Because it says if there are no enemies within 18, and at least one enemy in line of sight, it will stay and shoot. But because there is an enemy with 18, it wants to move toward 18 inches from all enemies. So he actually wants to do a bit of a retreat. And he's gonna go right back here. And take cover back here. Okay? And that is the Devastator. That's actually a smart play by the AI, eh? Just to back up a little.
Cowardly.
I know, what a coward. I love how a Pegasus tank made the Devastator retreat.
Yes. Well, he knows what it did to the Banshee.
Yeah, he sees the Banshee here. He's like, you're supposed to be dead. So the Highlander with a slow
Highlander's
moving-
6, and he moves in 8. You can move him whatever direction you want over there.
We can put him... Let's put him in the woods. Into the woods here for cover. Cool.
All right. That's everybody.
All right. Well, let's start shooting some stuff.
Pegasus, no shot, right?
No shot because he's sprinted.
Okay, so we'll go to the Hatchetman. Hatchetman over at the turret.
Which turret do you want to hit? This one?
He's right here.
Oh, you want to shoot that one?
Yeah, might as well get rid
Well,
of
maybe we
it.
got crossfire, right?
Or...
Like let's look at the mechs that don't have a shot on anything. On certain angles.
so no shot. Everybody's got a shot at something.
These guys all got shots on this side of the field.
Yeah.
They can shoot here.
These guys can all hit the Goliath. It's going to get partial cover and woods.
We got to open.
You got the open pouncer. You got the open enforcer. What's the range? Going to be at long range. Right?
Hatchet Man is the only one in medium
Medium.
range on the pouncer.
So you got the Hatchman. There was he at 2 at long or a 2 at medium? You got his car.
Oh, Hatchet Man is a 2 at medium, yeah.
So let's fire him at the pouncer.
Okay, sweet. Skill 3.
Yep.
Range is 5. And the pouncer is a TMM 2, so 7s. 7s. All right. Sick
be a
play,
long-
bro. Sick
It's
play.
gonna be a long night.
Jesus. Hatchet Man shot. Actually, it would have been, it's 8s because he jumped.
Griffin would hit on 11s.
Is that the Griffin?
If the Griffin fires at the pouncer, it'll be on 11s because he's at long range.
Or you could just
So you
hit
might
this
as well
thing at
fire
12
here.
At medium range.
So he'd be at
9,
the
8s.
Griffin is not the commander of that lance, so he's a
Griffin
4,
is a
5.
Three. It says 3 on his sheet.
Is it say 3?
So 3, yep.
Yeah. So 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 6 for range because he's over 7.
Let's
so
do it.
6,
And he
yeah.
does. He only does 2 at medium
Yeah.
range. So we're gonna have to pump another mech into him. Done.
Got it.
2 damage on the turret. We may as well do the enforcer into the turret, or do we want? Let's do the thunderbolt and do it. Thunderbolt does 3. Enforcer does 2. Let's do 2 into the turret.
Yeah. So do the enforcer.
Okay. So the enforcer is skill 2. Wow. How do you get to skill 2?
He's the commander.
I haven't done that in my games yet. So skill 2, medium 3, 4. No cover.
Nope.
That would be an 8. So that turret is toast. Turret down, baby. Turret down. Seabell's racking it up. Rocking it up. Oh, actually, it'd be +1 for jumping. Thunderbolt wants to hit something in medium range.
The other turret straight ahead.
Yes. So let's do the Thunderbolt. So skill 3, 4, 5 for range. He's elevated 2 more levels than the tree, so 5 for range. That's it, 5. Go ahead. 6 because he jumped. You roll this one, baby.
I went and got new dice, and this still
Oh.
happens.
I'm trying to. We're working together here. We're working together here. You're not supposed to flip the dice off here. So, has this Capellans who've betrayed us,
All right.
like
so
all
the
Capellans do, are they done?
the blackjack is going to fire at the pouncer.
He can shoot the pouncer
Yeah,
straight
the-
up medium range.
The pouncer. So he's going to be at base 4. Medium range is 6.
Pouncer 7.
7s, 8s. There we go. There we go.
How much is he putting into the pouncer?
At medium range, the blackjack is inflicting 2 points.
That's half his armor gone. Pouncer prime,
All
half
right,
armor
what else do we
toast.
got down there? I can't see over the mountain. We got the cataphract from that lance right over here. He'll
Yeah.
be at long range, I believe.
Long range, medium range if he hits this. We could
what's-
actually, these guys are all the medium range, so if you really wanted, the jumpers could take them out.
Yeah, well, the Vindicators can take care of the mechs. The cataphract will fire at the emplacement.
Okay.
So and he does 3 points at medium range. He's at long range or medium? He's at medium to that, right? So he's
So,
going to be
this, he's at medium, yes.
yeah. So he's going to be on. He's a 3, so he's going to be on 5s.
Yeah, you got this.
There
Boom.
we go. Kills it. It's 3 points. All right. Who else is left over there? Out of that lance, the Warhammer's got to fire. Warhammer's going to fire here at this one. Going to be at long range, I believe.
Long range, yes.
Yeah, that's
4.
fine.
That's okay. They're stationary, right?
8s, yep. Ding.
Ding.
2 points.
2 points only?
2 points, yeah, at long
The
range.
Warhammer, 2 points?
Yeah.
Oh, the blackjack. Oh, it's a cataphract. Never mind. So 2 points into
He's got 1 left.
You know what then? At that range then, do we want my Timberwolf to drop into it? Or do you want my Timberwolf to hit something else?
What else do we got over here that's
Timberwolf can hit this
small?
one. Timberwolf at medium range does
Well,
5.
let me finish firing all the guys on this side here, because
Okay.
I got the command line. So the Highlander,
Yep.
what can he see?
He can see anything up here. He can see
The Highlander at long-
He's got too much woods in between to shoot anything over
The Highlander
here.
at long does 3 points, so he's going to
Kill
shoot
this one.
Yeah, I'll fire at that one there. So he's going to be at the Highlander is a base 4, so,
wait,
he's going to be on
wait,
8s.
Wait. Would those woods count though?
Yeah, they would. So he's in 9s. That's fine.
Nines.
We'll do it. We'll do it. Close.
7s.
Close.
But no cigarette.
And then
You got the Banshee.
Banshee is going to fire.
The Banshee could try and take the turret out. What does it do at long?
Banshee's going to be doing the Banshee's kind of useless in 30-25. He does 2 points at long range, but he'll do it anyways. Actually,
hit
right
this
there.
one.
We'll
Yeah,
take
hit
that one
yeah.
out. So he's going to be out in base 8s.
Yeah.
There we go. Took it out.
Oh, piece. Take care, pieces. Pieces of
Nice.
destruction. That was a good hit for us. They still get the fire back, but that was a good
And
hit.
the Raven's got a fire. The Raven can fire.
Literally nothing.
No, there's nothing over there.
Nothing.
Nothing.
The hoplite hid.
So
This guy-
everybody's shot. So,
so
none of your guys
we've
are
got
firing.
these 4
Oh,
guys
the
over
grasshopper. The grasshopper. Grasshopper can shoot the
Where's the
pouncer
grasshopper?
right there.
Oh yeah.
You can shoot the pouncer.
That is long range for sure.
So grasshopper's at base
He can
3.
also shoot long range the Devastator.
Let's get rid of the pouncer. Let's go.
Yeah, Pouncer. How much damage does it do?
At long range, he can't do anything. He's doing 0, so never mind. He's not firing anybody. I just looked at it.
So what about these 2 little guys here?
Those
The
guys both got
twins.
PPCs. They're good.
So they're medium range. They can also shoot the Devastator.
Yeah, they hit or damage at 2. So
So the Pouncer has a total of 4 health left. So if they both hit, they just take
Yep.
the Pouncer out.
That's right.
So what are my rolls?
So you're going to be at medium range. So you're going to be at 4, 6. You jumped to 7. He went for 2.
Yeah,
9s.
So 9s. Okay. Pair of 9s. Left, right. Ready? Pair of 9s. Failed. They both suck.
Swoosh.
And then this last one here.
Wolverine.
The only shot the Wolverine had was
at that. Yeah.
But it can. Can it see that hoplite? No, hoplite's
You can
won't
hit
go.
that.
No, 12.
Oh, yeah.
So actually, by shooting this thing away, this thing doesn't get a shot.
That's okay. No one else can shoot at him.
All I have left is the Timberwolf.
Timberwolf can plunk the pouncer.
I mean, if Timberwolf does 4 at long range, so
Yeah,
if it
so-
hits the pouncer, it just eradicates
That's
it.
good.
So Timberwolf is skill 3. Range is 7, 8, 9s. I need
Yep.
9s.
Nope.
Missed. That pouncer lives to see another day. Damn. All right. Their turn. That's all of us, right?
Yep.
Yep. Here we go. Following the reverse order, first thing to shoot is the old Devastator. Devastator wants to shoot at whatever it can destroy. It wants to shoot the highest TMM in no cover the lowest health enemy that is the nearest. It can see and likely destroy this blackjack right there. What do you think? The blackjack?
Yeah.
All right. So it's the lowest range band and lowest everything. Actually, the same. So the blackjack gets cover from that, right?
Correct.
What's the health on these guys up here?
Everybody's untouched. The only damaged mechs died.
But I mean, what's their total?
Oh, what's their total?
Because it wants to shoot.
The Finnicans are actually pretty good. They got 5 and then 4.
So the AI has changed slightly, so we've upgraded as we go. Can destroy means forced withdrawal.
Okay.
Even if we're not playing forced withdrawal, it'll always hit forced withdrawal.
Yep.
So if they've got 5 and 4, which is 9, and it does 7, it'll force withdraw one of these guys.
Yep.
No cover versus cover, it'll shoot one of these guys.
Nice.
Even though the jump is there. The AI still wants to shoot these guys. So the Devastator's going at 4, plus the range of long, which is 4, which is 8, 9 for the jumping, and that's it. So 9s with the Devi. Ooh, Snake
There you
Eyes.
go.
Delish. Devastator missed. Next on the list is 236. Wow, the Pouncer Prime. What can it destroy? It, at its range of medium, which it can shoot a few things at medium, does 3 damage. So there's nothing that it can destroy, so it wants to go for the lowest TMM enemy, which I think is the Blackjack.
Yes.
That poor Blackjack. And it also has no cover from where it's shooting. So, skill of 3, range is 2, so 5, 6 for the Blackjack. So it's shooting on 6s, and it's going to pop 3 damage into the Blackjack. Bang. 3 damage into the Blackjack. The next thing to shoot is the Enforcer, and the Enforcer is behind this at skill 0 because it didn't move, or skill 4, but it didn't move. And its target is what it can destroy, which I think at this point will put forced movement into the Blackjack, correct? How much is left on the Blackjack?
2 exterior and 4 interior.
So it can do 2 exterior, so it wants to hit the Blackjack. And it's going on 4. 5, 6 for range, 7 for TMM, -1 for standing still. So 6s. Bam. 2 more into the Blackjack.
So that stripped his armor.
Those Blackjacks are getting hose-towned. Next is the Goliath, which, according to the Goliath, guess what it wants to shoot?
Blackjack.
4, 5, 6, 7.
How many?
Goliath is putting in 3.
Roll critical. He's got 1 internal left.
11.
Can't be good.
Engine hit.
Doesn't really matter. He's got 1. He's in force withdrawal anyway.
Yeah, he's on forced withdrawal. So he's immediately going back to think, how are we losing at this point? Paul, the real fight hasn't even begun yet. This is supposed to be the AI's kicking our ass. This is supposed to be like the road bump to the actual mission, and we're losing. This is horrible. All right, well, thanks a lot, Goliath. Next on the list from that is the Blackjack on their side. And the Blackjack on their side is sitting right here. He jumped right there. It wants to go lowest range band. Guess what it's shooting? The Blackjack.
Yeah, Blackjack. He's got 1 left in him. Kill him. But yeah, it's okay, though, that the AI is shooting at it, right?
4. Yeah.
It's wasting its shots. That's
actually,
good.
Blackjack is 3, 7, 8, 9. 7. Missed.
See, now somebody else is going to shoot at it instead of shooting at it and weakening our
The
other
Hoplite
mechs.
has no shots. Now it's the turrets. Here we go. We'll start with this turret over here. What can it destroy that it can see? This turret right there.
Can it destroy? It's
Yeah.
the Blackjack.
4, 5, 6 for range, 7 for
Sevens.
cover, 8 for TMM.
Yeah. Missed. That's good. It's not shooting us. That's
Same.
good. Same thing. Yep.
Yeah. Let's just see in case there's a different sniper. Yep, can destroy. So this is different. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Missed.
Ooh,
Nice.
come on, turrets.
He's dancing.
This turret, same thing. 7s. Finally wipes the Blackjack off the
That's
field.
okay.
And that leaves this turret, which according to its math, a different thing, the lowest health. I think it is this thing here. So it is going to shoot one of the 2 twins. 4, 8 for range, 9 for jumping. So on 9s, Snake Eyes, that's a fail. And the last cannon all the way down here, flipping over the card. It wants to go to the lowest health again. I think the last cannon only has a shot on the hatchet man. So if it's 24, which I doubt it. Okay, so it's 4, 8, 9, 10. Jumping and cover.
Missed.
8, so it missed. Okay. So all the turrets are gone. All the enemies are gone. We lose more mechs. And that is the end of that one. So I'm going to very quickly reset these decks. A good shuffle now that we've gone through them all. I'm going to see here. We got a skirmisher deck. Let's go there. And these brawlers. They haven't even lost a mech yet. So far, they've collectively taken 2 armor damage.
But we've taken out 1, 2, 3 turrets and one of the things. And they've killed 2 light mediums and a light.
Yeah, they've wiped us, yeah. Okay, new round. Let's clear off all the stuff. There we go. Get this out of the way here. I'll let you get the dice on that side there. It's time for initiative. See if we can win initiative. By we meaning the villains. 5 versus 9. Okay, we lost. So we got to go first. Let's see here. So they have.
Sorry, I was distracted. I was ordering our dinner.
Thank you. They have 6 mechs. They have 6 mechs. How many do we have left now? So we'll actually do the math.
We're short almost. We're not short of full lance yet.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 mechs. What? Did we really lose 7 mechs?
3.
3.
Yep.
Oh, I thought we had 22.
I had 16 on the board, plus what you brought.
Okay. All right.
So we lost initiative. So let's
So 16 versus 6.
let's use the Pegasus as.
So we should move 2.
Let's encourage our mascot
3.
to draw fire.
Why do you want to sacrifice this Pegasus?
Because the only way we're surviving if we open that canister is if we get some shots taken at him. If we can move him close and like heavy cover where he's hidden because he's not even a level 1. You know what I'm saying?
Always the sacrificial lamb this guy is. I'm going to move him into these woods. I'm not going across
Yeah,
these
you know
woods.
that. Yeah, that's safe over there. Yeah, because there's nothing over there. That means they're gonna have to come across. Yeah,
So it's going to go. It's like, I hate you all. I hate you all, the Pegasus says. Oh, is he within 12? Oh, next turn he can just try and get a shot off on that tower. Okay, that's the Pegasus. I get to move my other guy, my Timberwolf. And the Timberwolf, I'm going to move the Timberwolf up to here. Just take cover there and take shots this way. So Timberwolf's in there. Now they get to go. They get to move him back. The Enforcer's moving first. There it is. And the Enforcer says, because it lost initiative this time around, if first, jump to 12 inches from the nearest enemy and into woods cover from most enemies. It can satisfy that. It wants to jump toward the lowest TMM, which would be the Timberwolf and or any larger mechs at the back. And it wants to lowest enemies in line of sight, fewest 1 toward the nearest enemy. So it is jumping, and the Enforcer can in fact jump. And it wants to jump toward, but with full. Oh man, okay. So it's going 10. Toward.
The thing I like that the AI is doing is it's playing like a player would in Alpha Strike. Alpha Strike, you want to gang up on one mech and delete, gang up on one mech and delete it, right?
Yeah.
And it's doing that effectively, which is pretty good.
Disgusting. So according to this, it wants to get into line of sight with only one enemy. So there's a lot of line of sight on the board. We've got good cross vision.
This is the Enforcer?
The Enforcer. I think he's going to go after. He wants to go after this, but he wants to move toward. I think he's going to move toward the Pegasus, because he can fly right down into here, and he can shoot through.
Yeah.
He can shoot only through woods once, so he's got shots off on that. So that's where he's going to go. He jumps down. He's hidden.
It was a fine autumn day.
I'm going to turn him this way so we can see everything. Okay, that's him. Now we get to go. We should move. There's 5 left versus
what we don't want to
14.
move yet. We want to probably keep our best
3?
initiative with those 3 over there.
Okay.
Because they're on the same side of the board as those mechs.
And the antenna.
And the antenna, right? So I'm going to move the command lance at the back here. So
You get to move 3, yeah.
yeah.
Let's get that command lance to start dropping these guys. Oh, you're going up?
Yep. And then the Banshee can just waddle to the front here. He's good.
Slow max. Want
And
to put the
then the
cataphract
ra-
on this side?
The Raven, no, the Raven's in that command lance.
How
You
far,
can move. You can
how
move.
far does it go?
He goes 10.
Well, we lost. So these turrets are all gone.
They're
now.
all
so why don't
gone
we
now.
put the Raven here?
Yeah, the Raven's on there. That's the mistake we made with the Jenner turn 1, and it got erased.
Whatever. Let's do it. Raven's in there. Okay. That's those guys. Put the little die here for this guy. Okay. On their side, the hoplite's going to go next, and the hoplite wants to toward the highest health enemy, which would be the Highlander, toward the biggest threat, which at this stage is actually on this side of the field, because they're the closest to the tower, which is considered a threat.
Mm-hmm.
So it is also going to basically toward the fewest enemies in line of sight, which it currently satisfies the highest point value enemy, which is probably the Timberwolf. So what it's going to do is it's going to move 8 inches toward these guys and try and take the flight risks out. And by doing that, that might be the highest threat enemy, the Pegasus, because it's the closest to the antennas.
It's all part of my master plan. I only came here for one reason and one reason only, is to watch the demise of the Pegasus.
So here's what's interesting. These guys, are they going to get down here, you think?
They'll probably get up onto here, right?
Yeah.
The Griffin can make it to here. That's his base edge. So he can get there. The other 2 are going to be down here on
So
the
the
ledge.
hoplite's going to come back up here because he can claim cover from this tower.
Yep.
That's where the hoplite wants to go based on its AI. God. Come here. There we go. The beautiful thing about having a complicated board is that
I'll move these
nooks
guys.
and grooves.
I'll move these guys now, so it's because we already know what we want them to do, right?
Yeah, you want to move them next? They've got 4
So-
mechs left, so
He can go.
how many do we have left? 4?
He can get to here, block line of sight from across the board, and he can pop that hoplite, like so.
Yeah, so you're only moving 2 mechs at this point.
Only moving 2, and I'll move the. That's his base edge there.
So those are jumped, so I'll let you jump them.
These are all jumps.
And of course, the Hatchet Man is a skill of 1, and the Enforcers. Did you no, that was a Griffin.
Griffin and
Skill
the
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. We're moving in. We're moving in. We're gonna die so bad. We're gonna die so bad.
We're just gonna run.
I'm so glad that we've lost this match. Before we even get to it, and the audience, if you've seen the photos, you know what's yet to come, and we're already losing this many mechs. Okay, on their side now, the Blackjack's going to go at 575. If there are no enemies within 16 inches, where's my Blackjack? Down here.
Right there. Yeah.
There are no enemies within 16 inches. Ooh, the Pegasus. The Pegasus has messed it up. So it's not going to stay still. Woods cover from most enemy toward the biggest threat.
See? Pegasus moving there was a good thing.
Yes, it was, but it wants woods cover from most enemies.
Woods cover, and it's
Yeah.
going to move towards.
Towards the most enemies. It actually can go right into here.
Yep.
That's where he wants to go. He's hiding in there. Okay.
I'll finish moving these guys over.
There's 3 guys left, and we've got 1, 2, 3,
We got-
4,
we got
5,
2.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to go. So we're going to move 2.
Yeah.
You finish moving those guys in?
Yeah. They can only do this. So here.
Yeah, those guys are jumping around, eh?
That's what they do.
Jump up, and get down. Jump. It's just
He's
here.
jumping down.
It's a quiet chat today. Oh, thank you for subbing, B. Just saw that there. Oh, and Fochs Network was gifted a sub from B. Thank you, B. Much, much, much appreciated. Okay, so you move those two guys? You move those two guys there? Okay. Next on the list is the Devastator. And the Devastator is if you have woods cover from all enemies and at least one enemy within line of sight, it wants to stay still. It's got cover from almost all the stuff here. Cover from all this. It's got cover from most enemies, but it's not out of line of sight. Otherwise, it wants to jump, which it can't do. So otherwise, it wants to move to woods cover from most enemies into line of sight of the lowest health enemy. The only enemy that's really going to give it a problem are these guys. Everything over here is not going to be able to hit it very much. So it actually might stay still because there's no real place for it to go other than it can go around here and have cover and shoot just a few select things.
Well, he'd be able to shoot at the Thunderbolt and the hatchet.
If you have woods cover from all enemies, it's staying still. I thought it was if you were out of line of sight. So it's staying still. Devastator's going to sit there and pummel.
Cool. You got Grasshopper, Warhammer.
So there's two guys left on their side.
Oh, the Cataphract has got to move still.
So we got to move 4 guys. Right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Cataphract
6.
and the Mad Cat.
So we're going to move...
Mad Cat moved already?
We lost initiative, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to move like everything then. We got to move 3 for sure. Yeah. Then they move 1. Then we move 3. Then they move 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to save these guys for the end, right?
Yeah.
So Warhammer next?
Cataphract. Just you leave the Cataphract.
Yeah, Cataphract's got to get moved. Oh, yeah, right?
We don't. We
let's leave it.
Let's step them
what
back.
What is it?
Leave them be. Leave them be.
Yeah.
And I'd actually have the Warhammer step back behind the broken tower.
Like right here?
No, just
like right here?
No.
Oh,
right where is he at? Behind the broken tower.
Like that?
Like that.
Why is he backing up?
Well, we know we want to kind of save ourselves a little bit here, right?
We're metagaming.
Yeah, that's fine.
The viewer doesn't know what's going to happen.
This is good for the viewers, okay?
the view. Oh, my God. Anybody know what's about to go down here, folks? Anybody got anything? So we still have to kill this antenna for this mission to actually happen. Like that's our mission.
That one and that one.
Those are our missions, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, these guys, I think they should get into the mix.
That's right.
But we've moved 1. We got to move this guy. Cataphract, we have to move 1 more guy.
Cataphract declares no move. So he can jump.
Where's
Put him up on that ledge.
Right here?
There? Yep. I think you can make it. He's 8, right? That's 8.
Yeah, I totally can make that one. He can't go behind, but he can make that. Okay, they move now. Next on their list is the Goliath, saving the Pouncer Prime for the end. So the Goliath goes next. Here we go, Goliath. The Goliath. If no enemies within 16... Sorry, if no enemies within 18, and then 1 enemy in line of sight, it stays still. Nope, that's just in. So that Raven actually triggers a different effect. So now it wants to jump into... Now it wants to jump or move 18 inches from all enemies toward the fewest enemies in line of sight, minimum 1 toward the nearest enemy. Well, it's the Goliath. I was looking at the other one. So it wants to... Yes, so it wants to move back. So it's actually retreating from this little guy. And he's going to go right back into here into the woods and use the woods and this pillar because this is hollow underneath, folks, and use this pillar to stay hidden. What a smart move, eh?
The challenge we're having right now is that we have to come up the middle, and they can just sit back and pot shot at us, right? Which is okay.
Yeah, that's the scenario. Let's see what we got here on camera view. Let's take a look at some other shots there. Okay.
Did you get a new deck with more buttons?
Yeah. Well, I got 4 cameras going right now, so I want to just show off the different angles and stuff. Okay, so now we have to move the rest of our lance.
So we got the 2 Vindies, the Wolverine.
I'm going to pick this one here because we're going up the front. Or no, we're going to go up. Where we're going to jump. We're going to jump over here. Like they got no place to jump right now.
So that's just a shooting gallery down there.
It's this little guy right here that saved us from the Goliath.
So the Pouncer's got left to move, right?
Yep, Pouncers.
I would put both Vindicators right down below, behind those trees, into those trees there. That way, only the Pouncer and the Hoplite can really fire at them much. I think, like the Devastator can try, but it's going to be like firing through 2 points of cover, the trees, the cover,
Right.
plus
Okay.
their TMN. With
Let's
the
do
jump.
it. Let's do it. So these guys are jumping down here, and they move 8s.
Yeah, they can just hop
So
down.
we're gonna jump these guys. At the right
Put
framing?
them in the woods, like right in here. Put them in here.
Right here.
Just move those trees. Yeah.
Yeah, put the tree here, behind it. Okay, that's sick. That's really cool. So they jump down there, and the last one is this guy here. What are we doing with him? What are we doing with him? Ryan? It's okay. So this guy here jumps 10. I'm going to jump him up here. Now that there's room, actually I'll jump him up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Sick play. Now the last thing is the Pouncer Prime. And the Pouncer Prime says, if only one enemy in line of sight, which is not true because we've got 3, 4,
Lots.
it would stand still. If I have woods cover from most enemies, that doesn't work, so it doesn't stand still. It now wants to jump toward the woods cover or move toward the woods cover from most enemies, and which actually means it could do this and take cover from the pillar. Or go over here.
He's only got 4 health left, right?
Yeah, he's gonna go here and claim cover from the pillar. And the antenna. So he's gonna go there. So he can claim cover.
Yep.
From everything but the hatchet man.
And the Thunderbolt. He's got no cover from the Thunderbolt.
Where's the Thunderbolt? Oh, then in that case it doesn't satisfy his condition because he wants to go.
And he doesn't even have. Well, he has cover only through these trees from.
Other ones, yeah.
Yeah.
So in that case, he will jump down here and claim cover from this.
Just the leg tight.
Yep, and then shoot at the hatchet man, which is what he likes. Hatchet man. Sorry. Okay, that's the final move. AI. See how the AI played? It went up and then withdrew. It went up and it withdrew. God damn. This is
So we
good.
can't shoot any of these turrets.
So we're first to
what's
shoot.
our friend the Pegasus doing?
Actually,
Can he do anything?
more importantly, we should have jumped. We had a little extra space. We should have jumped a little extra to try and take that thing out. Can't do it now. But what can the Pegasus shoot?
Can he do anything?
Pegasus can shoot through 2 points of woods
Punk him.
to punk
Do it.
that guy. The Pegasus can also shoot through 1 point of wood and 1 cover to shoot the hoplite.
Who's got the lowest health? Hoplite.
Actually,
probably.
technically, the Pegasus could shoot through the woods into the cover here and take out the Pouncer. It shoots at medium range too, although it is currently.
Better to soften up the hoplite. Well, it doesn't matter. It's
Let's
all
save
one,
him.
it's
Let's
all-
save him.
Yeah. The
Let's get
Griffin.
firing.
The
Griffin?
Griffin. No, Griffin's here. Griffin will shoot the hoplite. He's only got partial cover, so he's at medium range.
Yeah.
So at force. Sorry, he's a 3. The Griffin. Oh, you got the Griffin over there. He's a 3, I think, right?
Griffin is 3.
3. So 3, 4. He jumped. Medium range is 6. Partial cover is 7. Hoplite went 4.
Hoplite's TMM is 1.
1.
So 8s.
8.
You got
And
it, big
blue
guy.
dice.
Let's 8 it up. I ate the
There we
sandbox.
go.
Bang. How much?
So at medium range, Griffin's on your thing over there. I think it's.
Oh, Griffin does
3.
2. So to the hoplite, so 2 peaks of the armor go off the hoplite.
right.
Hoplite's like, oh, I didn't see that guy jump there.
Hatchetman.
Mayday,
is gonna,
mayday.
He's gonna pump him as well.
Same differential.
Same thing. Except what's his
Hatchet man is skill 3. So
skill
yeah,
3?
same
It's gonna
thing.
be same. 8.
2 damage, right?
Oh,
no,
close.
off by uno.
Thunderbolt is going to do the same thing.
I mean, might as well.
Yeah,
It's
he's
still
what's his? He's a 3 as well. The Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt is still within. Yep. So the Thunderbolt is still 3 as well.
So he's gonna be on 8.
And the Thunderbolt's going to pump 3 damage into him. If he hits.
Yeah. And the Enforcer.
The only thing the Enforcer can shoot
The
at is
Enforcer's
the
going to be
Goliath,
on.
or
The
can shoot the
Enforcer's
turret.
going to be on 10s.
Or can shoot the
He
turret.
can shoot the turret, so he's going to be at 4.
His skill is 2.
So 2. He jumped 3. The trees is 4. Range is 6.
Yep. This is actually so the missing rolls like this is one of the things I love most about Battletech.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know why, but it's like oh my god, dice games. It's actually an endearing quality in my opinion.
Does your Mad Cat actually want to get rid of that turret for us?
I think that's the best use of the Mad Cat's power. It's 5 into the face, right? Is it within medium though? Just so we could just try and take it out. It's
Jesus.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
5's to take it just to wipe it off the
Yep.
board.
Get rid of it.
Or I could put
Shooting the Goliath doesn't help.
or I could shoot this guy.
How much damage can he
their
take?
enforcer, and their enforcer has 5 armor, and if I hit it, I'll strip its armor off.
But what are the chances to hit? You're at 3, medium range is 5.
Cover
You-
from the woods is 6, jump is 7, and its TMM is 2, so 9s. So it's 9s versus 5.
Get rid of the missiles because the
Okay.
missiles are going
All
to hurt us, right?
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Just. Another one bites the dust. Hey!
It's just trying to win the war of attrition here, of the whittling of damage every turn.
It's just,
Because that's what's getting us,
we're
right?
losing.
They're whittling it
We're
down.
losing against the road bump. We're losing in the prologue.
Yes.
Lynnvander losing in the prologue. So he's fired. All this is fired. Highlander want to take a pot shot or anything?
Yeah, Highlander will pot shot the hoplite, I guess.
For skill.
He's a 4.
So 8. TMN for the hoplite is 1, so 9. Cover is 10s. 9. Come on, dude. Actually,
So
technically it's
close.
11 because of the jump. But,
Yeah.
So you really missed. Cataphract. Jerky cataphract. I can't believe these guys hid like this. The cataphract actually has only 1 line of cover shot on this blackjack here,
Mhm.
and its range is long.
So Cataphract he's at long range.
Yeah.
So he's only doing 1 point of damage here. So he's skill 3. So he's at base 7 with long range. What did that guy do?
This guy here,
Yeah.
he crawled, so his
So that's
TMM is
8.
1, so 9.
9s.
Cover, right? 10.
No, that's 9s with the cover. Because
Okay.
he has a 1 TMN, right?
Yeah, and then 8 because you stood still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bang!
Take a point.
Blackjack takes a point of damage.
The Warhammer will fire at the Enforcer, I think.
Where? Oh, in the trees?
Yeah.
He'll get 2. He'll get 2. He'll get.
Or the Hoplite. Which one's clearer?
Hoplite is just as clear. Hoplite's more clear.
Okay, so long range.
4.
Where's the Warhammer? He does 2 at long range, right? So he's at 4, 8.
TMN for the hoplite is 9. Cover is 10. 10.
There you go.
You got it. How much damage does he get?
2.
Oh, it's 2 more armor off the hoplite. It's like 2 armor left. Good shot.
Who else is
Raven?
left over here? The Raven can
Raven's-
shoot. Well, as
only
long
thing-
as he's at medium range, he has no long range.
The only thing he can shoot at medium range is the hoplite
That's cool.
or the enforcer.
Let's shoot the Hoplite.
How much is the deal?
Redundancy here. Does 2 points at medium.
That'll take its armor off.
Yep.
That's enough to
So
call
he's a 4. So 4, 6.
it. 6,
eights.
7 for cover, 8. You need 8s. Oh, I missed.
I couldn't see
You're
that
on
that
fire there for a bit. Now you got these 2 guys who jumped into the woods, and then you've got these 2 up here to shoot still.
So the
And then the
grass,
Pegasus is going to take us home.
the grasshopper.
What about this guy?
Oh, sorry. The Banshee, our friend the Banshee.
Banshee's got
He does 2 at long range. Just plunk the
hoplite.
Hoplite.
I mean, you
Redundancy
won't
here.
put it in 4th withdrawal yet, but you'll.
4, 8, 10s. 1 and 1.
Yep. Oh, dude!
These blue dice are on fire now.
Armor off. His armor's
Cool.
gone.
What else we got over there?
We got these 2 and these 2.
Okay, so the grasshopper hasn't
Yep.
fired yet either. Grasshopper, what's a medium range?
Where's the
He can't-
grasshopper? Is this the
he's
grasshopper?
on, yeah, he's he can't do damage at long range.
The only thing he can shoot at medium range is laser pointer out. We can shoot down here. He can see this from elevation. No, this blocks it.
That blocks it.
Okay. I can't see anything else. He can see this guy or the hoplite.
Is that 24 inches? Oh, it might be more than 24. I think he's out of range. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's out of range. There's not even a turret to take out.
Yeah. So he can't shoot.
anything.
Okay, so then we go to the Wolverine. The Wolverine does 1 point long range.
Hoplite or Hoplite's
Hoplite. Just keep redundancy
Yeah,
here and keep
yeah.
going. So he jumped, right? So
skill.
he's a 3.
3,
So 3,
4,
4.
8, 9, 10. Okay, we got these pair of Vindicators. This one can shoot this guy.
Yeah.
These Vindicators?
Yep.
So one of them can shoot this.
One
the other
there,
one
and
can't.
one can plunk the Hoplite.
Or they both could plunk the Hoplite.
Well, they
just,
do.
Just to get them off the board.
They do. They're at medium range, right? They do 2 points of damage across the board.
That
right?
would be
They're
enough
two,
to put
two,
the
two.
Hoplite into force withdrawal if they
Okay,
both
so
hit. You roll for one, I roll for the other. We'll roll together.
yeah. So we got
Bros.
4, 5, 7, 9s. 1. Nice.
Not mine. But so you did 2 at least,
Yep.
right? I held back the team, boys. I held back. Oh, roll for crit because you're in the hall. You didn't. You're in the structure, but you didn't. 10. 10 is a fire control hit. What does that do? Half plus 2 to hit. Okay, that's good. So he's not in fourth withdrawal, but he gets the fire control hit, which is nice. What's remaining? That's it. They've all fired.
Yep.
Their turn. Okay, in descending order. The Pouncer Prime is going to shoot first. The Pouncer Prime wants to shoot at what it can destroy. Well, the only thing that the Pouncer Prime can really shoot from its angles as to where it can shoot from is it can shoot through the woods there to the Griffin, but the Griffin's got pretty good armor. It wants to shoot the Hatchet Man. Its target is the Hatchet Man. Based on TMM range and can destroy, it's going to shoot the Hatchet Man. So, the Pouncer Prime is skill 3. It is in medium range of the Hatchet Man, so it's 5. Hatchet Man jumped to 6, and what's his TMM?
2.
8. So rolling on.
Oh no,
8.
sorry. 1.
So 7s.
Did you count? You counted for his jump,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
So going on 7s, he also jumped.
Yeah. So it's another +1.
So it's 8.
You got the Hatchet Man over there.
3 damage into the Hatchet Man.
You got his card over there.
Oh, I do. Hatchet Man takes 3. That is his armor. Hatchet Man, gonna run away because he's such a coward. Next on the list is the Goliath, which, according to the Goliath, it's also a sniper and wants to shoot what it can destroy. Look what it can destroy, Paul.
Well, I know. The Pegasus.
No, it wants to destroy the Hatchet Man.
Damn.
At medium range. So the Goliath is shooting at 4, 5, 6, jumped for 7. So it's going at 7s. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Missed.
Oh, the Goliath missed. I'll let you grab your dice back there. The Goliath missed. Next on the list is the Devastator. Now, the Devastator stood still. What can it destroy? Hatchet Man can also shoot the Thunderbolt. What can take 7 damage at medium range?
The T-Bolt can take it for
So
sure.
the
You
only
got
thing-
the T-Bolt over
So
there.
the only thing it can hit is the Hatchet Man.
Yeah, you got both the cards over there. For
So
the
here it
game.
goes. If it hits this, it's done. So skill 4, range is 2 for 6.
2 for his TMN.
6, jump for 7, 8. So it's 8s. Ready? 8s. No. Devastator misses. Whew, I'm a little happy that happened, actually. And the Blackjack also wants to shoot what it can destroy. And because it does 3 at its range, it's also shooting at the Hatchet Man. So 8s. Ready? Oh, look at that.
Oh,
7.
good.
Did I miss with the Devastator by 1?
No, you missed by. You rolled like a 6.
Okay,
or
good.
7.
Good, because it gets -1 for standing there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to talk to Catalyst. If they're having a damn stream at the same time we're playing, I'm going to beat them up. They had a stream today, which is why
For
our
what, they're
view-
playing a game, or are they?
No, they're just talking Catalyst stuff. Yeah, darn it! I wish I'd known that. Well, if they're going to do something every Friday, then I'm going to have to switch my day to a different day because
People prefer the Kaiju.
yeah, hopefully we'll find out. We'll find out. Next on the list is the Hoplite, who's just got his butt kicked. It wants to shoot the lowest TMM thing that it can destroy that's the nearest. Hatchet Man, lowest TMM. So
He's a 2, yeah.
the Hoplite is skill 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8s. Ready?
Yep.
Bang. That Hoplite does, at medium range, 5 damage.
What?
5 damage.
A clan hoplite? What is that?
That's what it says on the screen here. 553. So it just killed the hatchet man. Just
Wow.
wiped it off the board.
You got him over there on your treasure pile.
He's done. Wow. God, hoplite. 5 damage. And the last is the enforcer. And the enforcer is going to take a shot at what can it destroy for 2 damage. What's the biggest threat?
We've officially lost a lance in 3 turns. That's actually not bad, having to run up the
They
middle.
haven't lost a mech.
Yeah, I know, but we've been
had the
taking
turrets
out
and
turrets
stuff,
and stuff, right?
What's the lowest TMM thing I can shoot at right now? The Raven?
No, Raven's a 2.
It's lower than the Pegasus.
Yeah, that's a 3. That's a 2. That's a 2.
What are these guys?
Those are 2 right now because they're jumping.
According to this, no cover, which is the Raven.
Yep.
So it's going to shoot the Raven. Can destroy, highest threat, lowest TMM, no cover, and nearest 8 cannot get a shot at the Pegasus because it doesn't satisfy more conditions than the Raven does. So it is going to shoot 4, 5, 6. What's the Raven's TMM?
Raven's TMN is 2.
8s. Ready? 9 because it jumped. Missed. Okay. Turrets. What was left for turrets? These 2? No, just this one.
Just that one.
Sniper deck, it will roll. The lowest health, lowest TMM, lowest range, and nearest.
Can't see the Raven. You can see the Pegasus.
Would that be the Thunderbolt?
The Pegasus. Thunderbolt's not touched.
But what's the Thunderbolt's health?
Oh, a lot. You got it over there.
Oh, yeah.
Should be some.
Its Thunderbolt is big, yeah. The Griffin is the next lowest. The Enforcer is the next lowest. It might go for the Enforcer. The Pegasus is the lowest health. It can see. Oh, it can see through the woods. Lowest health. Yep. Lowest health and lowest range band is nearest would actually be. There you go. So nice. So it's going to shoot 4, 5, 6 for range, 7, 8, 9 for TMM, 10 for woods. Can you roll it? Because I'm not going to kill my own Pegasus. You need to roll 10s.
Use the red dice.
God, you missed. You missed. And that's it for the turret. And then the turret goes kaboom. And that's it for the round. Let's clear off all the tokens. We're going to...
You see how I subtly sided with you and rolled not the hot blue dice to kill the Pegasus, even though
we are against the AI right now.
I hate the Pegasus.
We should be able to take these towers out. I think, I hope. I hear. Tree down, tree down. This is the round where we should be able to take it all out.
I think so.
And then watch the Havoc break out. All right, I'm going to reset these decks real quick. So, Sniper deck, shuffle them up really good. How's everyone going? Yes, we are doing Alpha Strike. We are also doing, from the Alpha Strike, we are doing a Aces. We have a very special Aces treat that's about to show up. You'll see very shortly. It's quite scary, to be honest. Okay. And the picture in all of our promo will give you what's about to happen on this. And the scenario for all of you just coming in is that starting over here on this side, we've got a drop ship that landed, and it let out all of our mechs. We had 18 mechs on the field. Our goal is to make our way through this ravine. Our goal is to make our way through this ravine down to the enemy generator over here. We need to take the generator offline by dropping these antenna. We have 3 to kill. We've killed 1, and we have turrets that have been firing at us. There are only 6 mechs on defense, and they're all holding their ground very, very well. We've lost an entire lance in the assault. But once we take the antenna out, we then have to get back to the dropship and get every mech off that dropship before it goes. But there's a special surprise that happens when the last antenna goes and the force field ends. We'll get there when we get there. Oh, yes, we will. Okay, so initiative time. Let's win this, bud.
That's a cock die.
That's a cock die. 9 versus 11. Jesus. Oh, the enemy wins initiative.
All right.
All right, so
We're going to get aggro here.
They've got 6. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 6 to 14. So it is, we have to move 2. I'd say 3 because we lost initiative. So we'll move 3 first. You going right up for it?
Let's get aggro.
How far does he jump?
10. Jump him into the woods here. And that
Oh,
puts
can
him.
you get within 12?
He's within 12.
Okay, so he's going to take a shot there. Then.
Yep.
Good. All right, so he jumps in there. You get that? Okay. We got to move 2 more. I'm moving the Pegasus last. We got to move 2 more. Let's
T-bolt.
Do you want to jump these 2 up here? Oh wait, how do they move?
The T-bolt can come here.
Okay,
Can
great.
take damage. Can be a little bit of a target.
Yep.
He's a 2. Okay, so that's 2 we've moved.
Oh, it was non-Battletech. Were they talking about the really cool like evil villain box Kickstarter? That's a great little game. Please, if you guys got a little extra dough, go back that as well as subscribe to my channel. But go back that game. It's Randall's son's. He's a wonderful kid. It's his first attempt. The game is awesome. We actually played it right here at this studio. Please come give it a shot. It's a wonderful game. So you moved 2. We have to move 1 more now.
Move the Enforcer. Can you? The Enforcer can jump 8.
This is the Enforcer?
Here,
No.
he's here.
Yeah, move him. Jump him up onto the ledge there. Can you jump him up here?
Yeah, I can get him up. I can get him up there.
Yeah, the Enforcer's range at medium is good, so he can hit most things at that range.
And they're both at 2. So
Okay, here we go. On their side, the Blackjack is first to go. Since the Blackjack won initiative, he's going to jump into woods cover from most enemies, jump toward the lowest TMM enemy, toward the fewest enemies in line of sight, minimum 1, toward the highest point value enemy. So that's everything on this side of the board, including the Timberwolf. But he is in a good spot right now. But because he jumps 8, he wants to jump into woods cover from most enemies. He's not going to jump there. You know, strangely enough, based on what you can see there, he's going to go and take cover right there. Because now he's in woods cover from most enemies. And based on activation, those are the activated enemies he's going to get cover from. Look at that, eh? Look at that AI withdrawing. As we are encroaching for the big push, they're withdrawing into strategic cover. Can you believe that?
we better not miss those antennas on this turn. We're going to destroy both. And that's going to work in our favor.
You think?
Oh, it is going to work in our favor.
Okay, that's the Blackjack. There are 5 left on that side. We have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So
we move 2.
Let's move Dopey over here.
You know what's funny? We're going to be doing a lot of sprinting.
That's pretty much it.
The question is, when the scenario breaks loose, do they attack any mech?
Any mech, yeah.
Oh, God. Poor mechs.
That's what I said. We should be in okay shape, I think.
Here we hope. That was 1. We need to move 1 more. Do you want to move the Cataphract, or shall I?
Yeah, the Cataphract can even declare no move and hold the line. The Cataphract and the Warhammer holding the line here
Makes sense.
is okay.
Okay, so we'll leave those 2 there. Next on the list for movement is the Enforcer. If you guys got any connection to chats out there or Battletech groups, we're about to engage in something wild, so let everybody know to come watch this because it's going to get pretty intense. The Enforcer is going to go. The Enforcer, is the Enforcer within 18 from the nearest enemy? 218 from the nearest enemy. The Enforcer is... Where's the Enforcer? Over here? Yes, it has 18. So it wants to ground move within 18, so it's going to withdraw into woods cover from most enemy and into the line of sight of the lowest TMM enemy. And the Enforcer wants to move 10. So he's actually doing a strategic withdrawal as well. Not really knowing what he's about to get into. Right there, taking cover on the rocks here to shoot against those guys. He can shoot those guys up there. So that's where he's going to go to. So the Enforcer withdraws. This is an interesting firing line. We get to move 2 now.
That's a very good firing line there. So the Vindicators, you got to get into a position
to take this out.
So you know what? They can take position out of line of sight of all those guys over there by just coming up along this along the side of the ridge here.
It depends. These 2 have to move still.
Those 2 have to move?
Yeah. It's only been the Enforcer and the Warhammer that have moved.
Yeah, but if they come out too much, bing, 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 bing.
So yeah, we want to get them within 12 of this, so we want to get. They want to come here.
Yeah, basically right along the ridge, right? They can even get right up towards that tree line, so they have to fire through the trees at them, right? Yeah.
Okay, there it is, folks. The twins are going in. We're taking out number 2. You guys have to take the third one out, or we're effing dead.
The griffin. It's all on the griffin.
Right? God. That's 2. Now they get to move again. Next on the list is the Goliath, strangely enough. The Goliath, if any enemies are within 12 to 18, it will move from all enemies. So those guys will make it move. However, it wants to move toward the most allies in line of sight facing most enemies, which is what it wants there. It also wants to move toward the nearest enemy. So because it doesn't have jump jets, it ignores the jump jet commands, and it's actually going to do this. You know what's wild? It's going to do this. Into the woods, back here, and get line of sight on these guys. It's shooting from these woods out, so it'll have woods, and it's going to shoot our friends. So the Goliath actually holds the firing line, and it's into the woods and rocks from those guys. Because it has to move, so it's going to move like that. Cool. Now we get to move 2.
So we got the Timberwolf left to move. We got the Banshee can declare no move.
Timberwolf can move 10. It can move up to here if you want.
Yeah. Banshee will declare no move.
You sure? What can
Yeah.
Banshee has to shoot something. We got.
Well, he's in range.
Okay.
He's good.
So then maybe I'll move the Timberwolf up here.
Yeah.
So then he can get
It
into
can kind of like a mid.
get into the crossfire.
And then so we've done 1, 2. How many they got left to move? They've got the hoplite.
We've got 4 left to move. They've got 3 left to move, and they want
So
initiative.
we got to move one more.
No, because we've got 4 left to move. So they're going to move 1. We move
Yep.
2. They move 1. We
Yep.
move 2, and then
Okay.
they move 1.
Yep.
So the Pouncer Prime goes next, and it wants to go into woods cover from most enemies into line of sight with the enemy with the lowest health, which I think. Oh, we got the Pegasus too. Crap. So we move 3 next turn. Toward the enemy with the lowest. Toward the nearest enemy. So into woods cover from most enemies. He is wanting to get right into the faces of people. So in reality, that Pouncer Prime moves 12.
It's brave.
Well, he's got cover from all this.
Mhm.
They're all got cover against each other. But he wants to go in there and snipe them. He says he wants to move into cover. He wants the line of sight, lowest health, toward the fewest enemies. Didn't read that last command. So he wants to stay out of cover.
Towards the fewest enemies.
Who's at the lowest health on the board right now?
That yellow tree beside the Devastator to its right,
I think the
behind the guard tower.
Which one,
maybe.
where?
So if he wants to move towards the fewest enemies, into the woods there, the yellow woods,
Yeah.
to the right of the Devastator, behind the guard tower.
What's the power of this guy? He's the Griffin?
He's a griffin, yeah.
Yeah. Griffin's got a high threat. He's not going for a high threat. He literally wants toward the nearest enemy. This is where he wants to move. Toward the fewest enemies in line of sight, but toward the nearest enemy. Actually, he's going to go right here. Because that blocks all those guys, and he gets a shot off on these guys.
There you go.
What a sneaky little devil. Dumb Pouncer. Okay, we got to move 3.
So
we
you
got
got
the
the
Pegasus.
grasshopper.
We got these 4 here and the Pegasus. But we're saving the
You got
Pegasus.
those 3. The Warhammer declared a move last turn.
Yeah.
So
Oh, no, we'll do Warhammer has to declare move now.
Yeah.
So Warhammer's staying
That's
nothing. And then we've got the one of these 2 or the Raven. Or yeah. Raven moves 10.
yeah, there's no point in moving the Raven up.
Keep him there.
I would move him back beside the Warhammer, and move the Wolverine forward and move the Grasshopper forward because they're both quick, right?
Okay. And then
You can jump. Well,
these guys can jump down here.
Yeah, they can jump down and then jump back up if they have to.
Maybe jump down into the trees.
Yeah.
Down here, right?
Yep.
Okay, couple of jumps, and all that's left is the Pegasus mech. So now they're going to move their hoplite. The hoplite wants to ground move toward most enemies in line of sight that it can see. That satisfies its first condition. Then we want it to move into cover from most into cover from most enemies toward the lowest TMM enemy and toward the nearest enemy, which would be these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's going to go here because he's got cover from all these enemies. He's got clear line of shot on those guys. He's going right back down there. What a sneaky little hoplite until he turns around and goes, "What the?"
So that Griffin pilot's a 3.
That is a Leopard dropship. Yes.
It's a Borealis dropship is what it's called. But it represents a Leopard right now.
So I got to move the Pegasus, and then they get to move the Devastator. I think the Pegasus has to go in and help that guy kill the tower.
Yeah, just a redundancy shot. One redundancy shot is good because I'm going to be hitting that tower on. He's a 3. He jumped as 4. He's at medium range at 6. You're hitting on 6s.
Pegasus is now in range.
Pegasus will be on 5s, no, they'll both be on 6s because the Pegasus has a 4 gun ring.
Okay. Now they get to move the Devastator. And the Devastator does stand still if no enemies are within 12 and he has a line of sight. There are no enemies in 12. Those guys are just out of 12. And he stands still. So he's literally just going to stand still and shoot at probably the Timberwolf or those guys up there. Okay. Time for us to shoot.
Oh, let's do the...
let's get that tower out of the way
first. Get that first one to go.
Pegasus first?
You can do Pegasus first, yep.
All right. Short range.
It's a 4...
Or medium range.
4, 6. There
Bang.
you go.
2 damage onto the thing.
All right.
It's all up to you, man. This is your roll.
He's on the same thing. He's a 3. He jumped as 4. Medium range is 6.
Oh my God! I saw it spinning on the 2, and I'm like, if you miss this, we have to spend another turn here. Oh my God! Okay. So tower 2 down.
Vindies.
Oh, this is going to get interesting,
Vindies.
folks. Tell everyone to watch this. It's about to get.
We
dumb.
believe. All right.
Okay, now those 2 have shot.
Yep.
This thing. Let's just get the towers out of the way.
Let's get the towers out of the way.
So the Vindicators, Vindies. Yep. Let's roll together.
Okay. They're short range. Oh, one's at short range, I think. Close. He's close.
Yeah.
Okay, so one's at short. So they didn't jump. They ran.
Yep.
Or whatever, moved. So they're at 4. So one's at 5 because of the trees.
Yep.
The other one's at 7 in the trees. So which one do you want to be?
I'll do the 7.
You do the 7, and
right.
I'll do the 5.
You do the 5. Okay, you got yours. I got
there
mine. All right. So together we take the tower away.
That's good.
Dun 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 dun. Okay. So the only thing is
at
that
the end of the turn.
At the end of the turn, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna
Let's
get
just
good.
skip to the end of the turn. No, we got to do the damage.
Okay, so let's rip through these guys real quick. Thunderbolts at medium range. He's going to fire at the Enforcer.
Enforcer?
Yeah. He's a 3, so he's going to be 3. Medium range is 5. Jumped is 6. He's at 3. Medium range is 5. Jumped is 6. Enforcer went for.
Enforcer's TMM is 2, so 8, and cover is 9.
Cover is 9. Yep. Too bad.
Boom!
Take it. And
How
the
much does he
T-Bolt,
take?
he's got it over there. He's medium range. I think he should be at 2 or 3.
Oh, sorry. He's the Thunderbolt?
Yep.
Thunderbolt medium is 3. So the Enforcer takes 3 armor, which is pretty good on its armor, but he's still got some health.
Followed by the Enforcer, going to fire.
Enforcer's going to shoot 2?
At him as well, yep. It's going to be exactly the same less 1 because he's at 2. Yep. So he's going to be on an 8. He was on a 9, that was on an 8, right?
Yep.
No.
Ooh, okay, that's a miss. I got to adjust cameras while you're doing this because I'm going to get ready for the big surprise.
Yeah. And then we're going to have the Highlander firing long range at the Devastator. So he's going to be at base 4, long range is 8, jumped is 9. Partial cover is 10, but because the Devastator didn't move, is -1. So he's going to be on 9s. And I believe he hit. Yes, he did.
Okay, so how much does
So
he take?
that's 3 points of damage to the Devastator from long range.
To the Devastator?
Yep.
Devastator already taking 2 armor. Takes 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and is now at half armor.
Cool. Cataphract at long range on the Devastator. The Cataphract is, where'd he go? There he is. He's hiding. He's a base 3, so long range makes it 7. The trees make it 8. Partial cover makes it 9. He didn't move. -1 is 8. So the Cataphract on 8s missed by 2. The Banshee, same thing, onto the Devastator. He's going to be on 9s. He's 1 higher. His gunnery's 1 less. So 9s, and he hit with a 10. So the Banshee inflicted.
So how much is the Banshee hitting him?
2 points of damage on the Devastator.
Devastator's 2 more armor. This is good. This
Okay,
is
we're
good.
whittling down here.
Okay, I'm gonna
Does your
modify
Mad
this.
Cat want to fire before we
mod-
flip over to the other
Yeah,
side of the board?
oh yeah, because I have to unhook to go set up the camera
Yeah.
for the next thing. So what are we doing here, Mad Cat?
Your Mad Cat can fire at whoever he wants.
Let's see here.
Maybe take out that Devastator.
I can do 5 to the Devastator. The Devastator is 3. Then I'll put him in force withdrawal.
That's good.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that'll put him in force withdrawal. We've had nothing force withdrawal yet, have we?
Nope. Oh, we did, but you killed it.
Yeah.
My blackjack.
I was just gonna say I remember something was force withdrawal,
Yeah,
but
the
then-
blackjack when you
All
killed
right,
it.
we can put that Devastator in force withdrawal. So let's do that, or I can wipe the Enforcer off the field. Let's do the force withdrawal. My Mad Cat should get 3, 5.
Actually, wait. Can anybody else shoot at the?
I can also shoot the Blackjack.
No, but can anybody else hit the Enforcer or the Devastator?
What fired over here?
Nothing yet.
This can shoot it. This could shoot.
That's probably
this
out of
can't
range
shoot
because
it.
it's only got a large laser,
Yeah,
right?
this guy could shoot it from distance.
He can't. He
The
doesn't
Veil
have-
fired.
They've all fired. The Warhammer be in range, but he only does 2
These
at
guys
range.
have already shot.
Yeah, fire the Timberwolf at the Devastator.
Okay.
There's nothing else.
So
I can-
3, 4, 5 for range, 6 for cover, 7 for TMM. I need 7s,
No, down 1 because he didn't move.
6s. And I rolled a 5. So that would be a whiff. Now you got these guys to shoot. So let me just set the camera up. You figure out who they want to
Okay,
shoot.
Raven's got no target. The Warhammer can shoot the. Warhammer's going to shoot the Devastator, so he's going to be at long range. So base 8. No, wait a second. That's an 8. 1 for the trees is 9. 1 for partial cover is 10. Didn't move is 9. Yeah, he'll fire the Devastator for 9s. See if he get him. Missed the 6. The Grasshopper, I don't think's in range for anybody. No, he's not. He can't hit anybody. That's pretty much it, brother. The Grasshopper is out of range for everything, and we fired everything off except for the Pegasus. The Pegasus, the Pegasus did fire. He fired at the tower. So we're flipping over to the AI. Yep. No. So Tommy's still adjusting a camera. We're having some technical changes here. Get some angles better for the beginning of the next turn.
I can't seem to get an angle down on this one, but hey.
Yeah, we haven't. I'm just making sure we haven't missed firing anybody. But we fired everybody off.
Not that
So
one
it's good.
there. I think I just did. That one's too far away, but this one's the one we want. That's the one. That one's gonna be good for now. We'll keep it on there for now. Okay.
AI is up.
It's the AI's turn now.
Yep.
Okay, so there's only one turret left that could possibly shoot.
The turret will. Well, you gotta pull that off the deck on the other side of the table there. So right now we're actually not that bad of shape. We're gonna go in. This is turn 4. We only lost a lance running up the middle, and we have no damage on any of the mechs on my side of the board. which is good.
Okay, let's follow the list
Which
here.
is good, and you have no damage. You have a
Yeah.
little bit of damage over there,
Well,
like a minor amount.
actually, I have a dead hatchet man.
Yeah. The Hatchman's taking a hit, and
Top
that's
of the
it.
list, Devastator is the top of the list, and Devastator's not retreating.
Nope.
So, it's shooting at the lowest health enemy that it can see.
Hatchetman?
Lowest TMM, and lowest range band, and nearest. So, lowest range band, because it's medium, is... I don't think you can get a shot on those. It's either the Enforcer or the Thunderbolt, because it goes for lowest TMM and nearest. So it's going to be the Thunderbolt.
The Enforcer's got less life.
Yeah, it doesn't say can destroy. It was,
Oh.
oh yeah, lowest health. So yeah,
Lowest health, yeah.
so it's going to go for that. The Enforcer has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 health. So it's going to get 7 dropped into it, which is going to put it into
So-
force withdrawal, which is fine.
Yeah, so he's at 4 medium. Is it medium range?
Yep,
So
6.
6.
And that's it. Stand still.
No. He jumped for 2.
Oh,
so it's
s-
at 8.
7,
So he's
7,
on
and then
8s.
Enforcer's 8. So 8,
And he
7.
did, but he didn't move. So 7.
7. 4. Missed.
That's a shame.
That's a shame. That's a shame. The hoplite is going to shoot on these guys based on lowest range band and can destroy. Hoplite does 5.
The Executioner.
Yeah, really? It's going to hit this guy here. So the hoplite is shooting at a 4, 5, 6 for range. And what's the TM on this guy?
They both are 1.
So 7s.
Count a partial cover, right?
Is that partial cover?
Yeah.
8s.
8s.
That's an 8. So one of the Vindicators is going to put 5 into its face.
Oh, it's stripped his armor.
That hoplite is disgusting. Next on the list is the Pouncer Prime. And the Pouncer Prime is in position to shoot the lowest health enemy, which is this guy now.
Yep, the guy.
Lowest TMM in range, same thing. Is that in short?
No, he's just outside, probably.
Just outside of
Yeah.
short. Okay. So it is currently then shooting at 3, 4, 5 for range, 6 for TMM, 7 for cover. We're rolling 7s on this guy. And we'll take 3 if he hits it. That is a 7.
Roll critical. He's got 1 internal left.
I got 11.
It's like a weapon.
11 is a weapon hit.
Yep. But he's enforced anyways.
Oh, what did I roll to hit?
7.
What did the hoplite roll?
No, 8. Sorry, 8. It
Oh,
was an 8.
but did it hit?
Yeah.
Oh, it hit less.
Yeah. Hit by 1.
Because he has an engine hit. His fire control hit.
Oh, he rolled, but he needed a 7 and he rolled an 8.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine then.
And then you match there on 7.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's good. I just didn't realize that the card had a weapon control hit because he's in his thing. So yeah, so barely.
He's in force withdrawal. That's fine.
Next on the list is the Goliath, who's also in position to finish that guy off. It is what it can destroy. But now that thing is in force withdrawal, it doesn't necessarily pick that anymore. So it will likely shoot
His
the
buddy.
next one.
Yep.
So it is 4, 5, 6 for range, 7 for cover, 8 for TMM. Missed. And the last thing on the second last thing on the enemy's list is the Enforcer. The Enforcer's here. TMM, lowest TMM of those guys. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're the same. They're both 2.
So the Thunderbolt, lowest range and no cover, same thing, and the nearest. So it is literally 50-50. The Enforcer has less health, so it'll go for the Enforcer. And it is
4, 6, 8.
8. Bang.
And
That
you got the enforcer over there.
Yeah, so the Enforcer is 2 damage into the Enforcer. The Enforcer does 2 damage into the Enforcer. And then the last thing is the Blackjack. And the Blackjack is something that it can destroy. Now, it's hidden from those guys, so it's going to try and take out our Enforcer because it will do 3 damage at its range. So the Blackjack is 3 because it jumped as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Missed. Now the last thing is the turret. And the turret, based on the sniper, will likely shoot at the can destroy, no cover, lowest health. So the Enforcer that it can see.
Mhm.
So it's going to shoot the Enforcer for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
bottom.
That is a 7.
Oh, there's a 1 in there.
Yeah, so it missed. And that is it for their fire back.
Cool.
Now,
End of turn. So we remove all the. Well, it's beginning of next turn, anyways.
Let's remove all the tokens.
Move all the tokens.
and let's just spill everything out. And I'll describe what the scenario is in just a second as we remove all these tokens. Let's get all these tokens cleared first. And then it's going to get fun, guys.
Oh, there goes the
Highlander?
There goes the Highlander.
Oh, it's a pain in the ass anyway. Not helping anyway.
You have the high ground, Anakin.
There's another thing in there.
Tokens.
Thanks. I'm just going to move this one in here.
I think that's it. Oh, there's a die there.
There. One of the things I like about aces is literally just how you can just move things around and then subjectively put them back. Let's see here. Let's go to the wide for a second.
Now, we only have so much room, so you can only probably put
what? Like a few of them out at a time?
Yeah, like 2.
Well, let's see what happens. Because it's going to get nasty.
Oh, you see this, right?
Okay. That's huge. Oh, yeah, that's massive. Whew, okay. All right, so we've
Smaller ones.
So we've cleared all the tokens off. Let's have a little moment here and talk about what we just accomplished. Technically, we accomplished our mission, right?
Correct.
So we blew away those 3 antennas, and now we could force withdraw ourselves back to the dropship and call it a day. Get all of the dropship will not leave until all of the mechs are on the ship, so we have to get everything back. So that's what's going to be fun.
Vindicator 2 tabs Vindicator 1 on the shoulder. It's okay. We're all leaving with you now anyways. It's all good.
Yeah, don't be a coward.
Uses those Hollywood famous last words. I'm going to see a Yankees game when I get back to Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So I want to go to this camera because that's the close-up camera, which leaves it right here is the good spot.
Yep.
Right here is the good spot.
Yep.
Suddenly there's a rumble, right? And this is the container. I'll just grab this container to show you. This is the container that was holding back whatever the force field of those antennas were maintaining. That container starts to rumble, and then through the doors smashes out what was an electrical force field is now gone. And what comes spilling out from that? Which one? We'll put the little ones out. They come running out first, and we'll put them in the front, and then we'll put the big one there.
Yeah.
So
Get the gecko.
So this guy comes out.
There's the rats. There's 2 rats.
So this guy comes spilling out.
So there's 2
rats.
of these.
Yeah, rats here.
There's another one back there, too.
A couple of big-ass rats. Or they call them ROUSs.
We made up just random names for them. So the lowland super gecko.
So these are actual kaiju?
Yeah, well, they're not. We made them up.
Yeah, but
they're actual kaiju, yeah.
Holy cow, look at their armor.
Paragiant rats, fire rats. So the rats spit venomous fire, and the gecko sticks out his long tongue. That's his ranged attack kind of idea.
Oh my god.
Imagine whatever you want, ridiculousness you want to come up with.
Holy
They're not fun to deal with.
And then we got the big one.
Now, I will say this. When we were at the convention all weekend, we ran 7 full scenarios. It wasn't this scenario. It was a little different. But the players did defeat the kaiju 7 times out of 7.
Well, because they just get...
They made their escape. They got their VIP target and got out. And even destroyed up to 4, like in the one game, the 4 or 5 kaiju died. They were smart about it. So
we're going to have to be smarter. Well, this is a bit different of a setup. Like, we've got a much more funnel to get out of here.
Yes.
So what we're going to say is, we've also got one more. But first what we're going to do is we're going to put these guys, because they come smashing out first. So we want to just give them some space to get out. So this guy comes here. We'll put this guy beside it with the rats out. We'll put the gecko out furthest, because we're going to put something underneath.
Now, the rules with the kaiju are pretty simple. They are animals. They don't have sides. They don't have friends other than themselves. So they will be attacking whatever's close.
Which is that poor
and
little
randomly.
hoplite.
Yeah. And that's unfortunate. We should get the Pegasus a little closer to inspect them.
We're still going to follow AI on them. We're going to give them the
Yep.
striker deck. We've been holding back. We're going to give them the striker deck because that's how they're going to operate. We're just going to ignore some of the range rules on them and use that as additional movement for them to enclose. So the striker deck will be put aside. for that. I'm going to lay these guys out here. And the last one, which we're going to show, because it's going to come smashing out as well.
So the Kaiju, we're going to have their own initiative. They'll be the black.
Right. Do we want the blue one or the pink one to come?
Pink one was the main character of the other one.
Let's bring them out. So here you go, folks.
This is Rosie.
That one comes out. So that one is going to smash its way out behind the other ones. I'll squeeze it in there. I'll just move the box back and squeeze it in there. Just for where it's going to be.
Yep.
And we'll say that it's in there. Okay, so when we move it, we'll move it through.
She's good.
Okay, so now back to the top of the list here. You can see we are now. So the force field was keeping that thing in bay so that the Kaiju stayed in there. Now that we didn't realize this, like the Capellans and Lynnvander didn't realize that by getting rid of those antennae, we were actually letting this loose. And now we need to get the heck out of Dodge, and we have to move our forces and get them back to the dropship, and every mech's got to be on that ship before it leaves, unless the Kaiju are going to destroy the ship. So we've got to, make a move.
The dropships actually have pretty powerful stats in Battletech, but
Yeah.
it'll take at least a minute or two, which would be 20 to 30 rounds to get it off the board, right? So
Yeah.
we'll do initiative.
So I'm going to just quickly swap out these decks.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, how about you roll for both the Kaiju and the
Kaiju are black, blue is us, and the AI will be red. Okay, there's the 3 initiative rolls.
Oh,
nice.
son,
So the Kaiju are going last.
you can stay.
We did well there. So Kaiju, the defenders, and then Lynnvander will be the initiative order.
That's a skirmisher deck. That's the wrong one. I want Brawler. Brawler wants to get in there, right? No, Brawler wants to. Skirmish Striker wants to get in there. I got to see which one gets me in. Toward the highest, toward. Yeah, they want to keep going toward. So Striker is definitely the deck we're going to give these guys because they just go.
Yeah.
Okay, Skirmisher. One Skirmisher there. Good hit, by the way, man. Okay, so we're first and followed by the who?
So, no, we won initiative.
Okay.
So the Kaiju move first, and then the planet's defenders, and then us.
Okay. So there's 4 of them, 6 enemies.
And 14 of us.
So because there's 4 of them, they're going to move 1. And let me put the deck out here. Where's Rosie?
Oh.
Are you laughing because I haven't seen it yet?
You haven't seen Rosie yet. Rosie's a pain. She inflicts pain.
She's got Juggernaut. Oh, I've got a scout deck. Where did I put the scout deck? Oh, man. I don't know where my scout deck is. So, because I have a scout deck I can use for these guys. But scouts use strikers, so that's fine. So, put these initiatives out. And Rosie, strangely enough, she doesn't go last, but she should be. The giant fire rat is going to go last. But the first one that's going to go is the Lowland Super Gecko. It wants to, if no enemies with a 24, it wants to move toward the closest enemy it can get behind, toward the nearest enemy you can get behind, which looks like that Devastator is the thing it wants to get behind, and into woods covered from most enemies. So, toward the nearest enemy. I think that's the hoplite. But based on these guys laying out, I think it's just going to go right here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to eat. It's going to demo that hoplite. So there it goes. Let's put that there.
the first of the planet's defenders.
Holy cow. Well, they didn't expect this to happen.
They're
right?
on the wrong side of the valley now.
Yeah, they want to get the hell out of here. They're going to be running with us. Take us with you. Take us with you. Holy cow. Okay, so they went. Now these guys get to go.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go. The lowest on their thing is the hoplite. And the hoplite will now have to consider the Kaiju enemies the same as we do. It wants to jump. It lost initiative. So the hoplite wants to jump. It cannot jump. So it wants to move toward the fewest enemies in line of sight, toward the highest point value enemy. These guys point value? They are. Which, ironically, the highest point value enemy is the big thing. but it also wants toward the nearest enemy. So this hoplite wants to try and take it out.
It's heroic. And turn him around, and
So
the
can
nearest
move,
enemy, he probably steps in front of the gecko, right? Or
yeah,
the biggest, or is it the biggest?
He wants to go toward the highest point value, but toward the fewest enemies in line of sight. So I think he's actually going to go like this.
Around the corner, it's
He's going to go right here, cover from all enemies,
then you can
and
shoot.
takes a shot at the gecko. Is what he'll want to do. Well, what an interesting play! All of a sudden, the AI is like, "What do I do?" It's like ignoring us entirely. If we want to, we could just sit there and shoot the hoplite.
Yeah,
I don't think we're going.
As we're retreating,
I don't think we should.
We're Capellans.
Oh God, you're right. Stupid hoplite! You turned your back to a Capellan. Man, I bet you'll think twice. Wow, that's crazy.
The Timberwolf wouldn't, but
Lynnvander
for sure, the rest of them would.
Okay, so they've moved. We have 14.
We gotta move a lance, basically. Right?
Yeah, we gotta move 3.
So,
6. Yeah. Move 3.
I would move the Vindicators first. Because we know they just got to move, and they're going to move out of there anyways, right? We're better to keep our firing points advantageous because we don't have to move when we keep shooting.
Let's move these guys first, because then the Vindicators can go into the woods, because they can't get into the woods.
Yeah, so you jump the Wolverine back up onto the ridge. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's safe from the Kaiju, right?
Well, Kaijus have breath weapons, right? So.
And then we can move the 2 into there.
I think Rosie does like 7 at long range damage or something like that.
Holy shit. So they're moving in. We're going to get them to move in. Vindicators are backing up. And that's it for us. It goes back to the Kaiju.
Yeah.
Next on the Kaiju list, the downside of us moving is that they will target us.
That's okay.
Let's see here. If no enemies within 24, which is a lie. Okay, so then it wants to move toward... Do they jump?
Only the
gecko?
No, only Kong.
Only Kong jumps? Okay.
Right.
20. So it wants to move toward the furthest enemy you can get behind, which at this point is the hoplite. Toward the lowest TMM enemy, the hoplite is 1, and so are the other guys, but it can't get behind it. Into woods cover from most enemies toward the nearest enemy. So I think this guy here is going to go. He wants to get behind the enemy. He's going to go here. Devastator's in trouble. Devastator's in so much trouble. Now it's their turn. Ironically, next on the list, I didn't do it this way. This is the Devastator. So the Devastator is going to try and get to 24 from the nearest enemy. So he wants to get 24 away. He can't. Into woods cover from most enemies, into line of sight of the lowest TMM enemy, and toward the nearest enemy.
That Homer Simpson scream comes across the comm link.
So he's going to go through the woods here, with 4 movement, into the woods and go right there and try to take him out. Yeah, he's screaming like crazy. They're like, they got it. Damn it, we got to run.
So now, with us...
Yeah, we got to move 2 now.
I'm going to move the Griffin.
Yeah, get him out of there.
Yeah, there's no point in him staying there anymore. He did his job.
You can get to the lower ridge there.
He can get back here. That's where he started. All right,
Jump jet sort of thing.
So he's good.
I'm going to move the Pegasus. And he's going to sprint.
It's like African lion safari. Take the kids over there and take a few pictures of the animals.
So when you sprint, it's 24. So he's going to sprint. He's literally just 22 because he's going to go through the woods. He's going to just... Pegasus is just running away. That's the Pegasus. We moved 2. Now it's their turn. You put jump thing behind that guy.
Oh, yeah. Where did I put? Oh,
you got that? Perfect.
Yeah,
okay. Now the Kaiju are going to go. No, Kaiju aren't going to go yet because there's 2 left.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to...
They'll skip a turn. They go.
So they're going to go. So we've got the Pouncer Prime. It wants to go to woods cover from most enemies toward the line of sight with the enemy with the lowest health, which are these guys, sadly. And toward the nearest enemy. So he doesn't care about those guys. He wants to finish these guys off for being pricks.
Or he hasn't seen them.
He hasn't seen them. He's about to. So he's going to go woods cover from most enemies. So he's actually going to go into the woods here. because yeah, so he's going to go in there, and he'll get a shot off on those guys. Just the way the cover works.
And then we're going to go again, right? So I'm going to keep moving these guys out of here.
Yeah.
So this guy, Thunderbolt, is jumping down to here. The Enforcer is just going to jump behind him, and we're going to do a tactical retreat here.
Hit a couple of jumps. So that's 3. That's 2 for us. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Highlander's not going to move. I'll declare no move with the Highlander. He can sit up there and keep cover.
There we go. So we've got 6 mechs left to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 mechs left to move. They have 3 mechs left to move. So it's going to be 2 for 1 for us.
And then the Kaiju.
Skip another turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Kaiju skip another turn. It is now the Blackjack, and then we're going to move 2. And then the Kaiju come back into the mix.
Correct.
The Blackjack wants to move ground movement to the most enemies in line of sight. Woods cover from most toward the lowest TMM and toward the nearest enemy.
The Blackjack in
Let's
line
go
of
over here.
Where? The Blackjack?
This little guy.
Well, what about those? Those are enemies as well.
Yeah, but he wants the lowest TMM.
Oh, okay.
The TMM on those Kaiju are not lower than the Vindicator. And because the AI is basically a free-for-all, it's going toward it's treating everything as one giant enemy at this point. And the Blackjack moves 8, but it doesn't say jump, so he's going to move 8. And he's going to go...
Logic, I would either put him on top where he thinks he's safe behind the thing out of line of sight,
Yeah,
right?
so...
And
Well,
he can't get stepped on.
He would go here.
But he would...
He's going to go there and declare cover from them and shoot these guys.
Has he seen a Godzilla movie? Does he think it's going to have a breath weapon? I don't think he's even going to know, right?
Yeah, he's just doing his job. None of these guys knew it was in the container, really, except for like the commander and chief, who's strangely enough not posted out here.
So everybody over here is moved except for the Timberwolf. Oh no, sorry, we got those. So
now
here's what we'll do. We'll declare no move with Cataphract and Banshee, so we're not chewing up our initiative with guys we want to move, right?
Yep.
And then the Timberwolf can move, or you can move.
Let's move the Timberwolf back. Let's get him out of the way. We're going to move the Timberwolf. Timberwolf's going to move into here. That's a good spot for the Timberwolf. And just for better visuals on people here, you can see, not that one there. So I got to see what this looks like on angle. Yeah, so can I get in there? I move the Timberwolf. No, that's not a good shot. Where's my other cam? That's the cam. Yeah, perfect. So, yeah, I move the Timberwolf over there. We're good. All right, we're going to keep that angle for now.
And now Rosie comes out.
And it is Rosie. Yep. Let's go back to the top for everyone. The giant Kaiju. Ready? It's going to go toward the lowest health enemy that has not yet moved, or to woods cover from most enemies, or toward the lowest health enemy, which would be the hoplite.
Well, essentially, though,
Toward
the only
the
thing
fewest
she's going to be
enemies in
able to
line
do,
of sight.
the only thing she'll be able to do, she's only going to be able to get to about here, right?
What's
So
her movement?
she's basically just going to stop out.
What's her movement? 6. Oh yeah, she's. So you can just like.
We'll move him out of the way for a sec.
If she won't be able to go through, you have to go. Oh, she can go through. Wow.
Think skinny Rosie. No, not quite. We found that during the con that it's like once they start moving, it became a little easier because you can only move them so far.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And she's there.
My God.
Actually, go like this.
She got a breath weapon, eh?
So
Holy cow! 2 rows of armor?
Yeah.
How much health does she have?
Like 20, 36 or something like that, with including her internals.
Oh God. Well, that's where she goes.
Well, you think about it, right? You watch a Godzilla movie.
Oh yeah, it gets pelted by tanks for 4 hours, and then finally it dies because
we even gave her flak to represent swatting airplanes like King Kong and whatnot. Just
it's amazing. So she's moved. Now they get to move. The Enforcer's moving next. And the Enforcer, where's my Enforcer? Right there. The Enforcer wants to move toward, it can jump, so it actually wants to jump toward the lowest health enemy that has not yet moved, into woods cover from most enemies, toward the lowest health enemy. It's actually going to go and fight these guys. And because it jumps, it can jump up here. Nope. It will likely jump over here into the woods. Get shots off there. So there's another one down. Look at that, eh? They're just they're actually, you think they're coming after the lowest health enemy. They're just running toward the dropship right now, right? And now we get to move. There's three left on our side.
Yeah, you don't need, like, the Raven can. We don't even need to escape yet.
And we won initiative, so technically we only need to move 2.
Like, you can move the Raven back to here, and just
Sit.
we can bide our time and give cover to all our guys that are up at the front.
Yeah.
We don't need. Warhammer doesn't have to move.
Yeah. Well, we have to get to that ship. Yeah. Okay. Warhammer, and then that's gonna be the last to move.
Yeah.
So now, finally, the other rat gets to go.
Yeah. So you got the Wolverine and the Grasshopper left to move, right?
Toward the highest movement value enemy that has not yet moved, which would be this guy. Toward the highest movement value enemy. What's his movement?
His movement is 8.
So Pegasus will be the next one. Toward the lowest TMM you can get behind. How far does he move? 10. And he was right here. Can he get behind? No, he can't get behind the Devastator. He can get behind the Hoplite into woods cover from most enemies toward the nearest enemy. So he's probably going to go for the Hoplite. See a Hoplite. And lastly, the Goliath. If only one enemy in line of sight. So he's in the woods here.
There is an enemy, the rat.
The rat, but he also has from the laser point he can see this guy. So he's not taking that one. If you have woods cover from all enemies, stay still. He does. He's a brave Goliath. He's just going to stand still.
Maybe they did know it was in there.
And then this guy gets to move. How far does he move? 8?
The Grasshopper is 8, and the Wolverine is 10.
Does he jump?
Yes, jumps 8.
And the Wolverine is already gone.
Cool.
I jumped him up here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All movement is complete.
We're good. Okay.
So we're going to shoot first. Enemy shoots, Kaiju goes last.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
So we'll shoot first.
Griffin will fire.
Man, I don't know what it is.
At the Pouncer.
I always like Battletech because it has nothing to do with fantasy, but this is an interesting way to bring biological fantasy into the game without it being aliens and elves and Warhammer.
So they actually exist in Battletech in a capacity. If you read the canon, there's a world called Hunter's Paradise, which has dinosaur-like creatures. It's kind of like a big game reserve, kind of like you watch a movie Predators.
I was reading up on that.
It's kind of like that. When we did this scenario, we did it on Hesperus 2, and Hesperus 2, we actually brought the Kaiju into it because they have irradiated lowlands. They have dinosaur-like creatures there. So we just took it up one step and made them Kaiju. So there's also dragon riders in Battletech. They're actual unit you can use. They're called Branth. They don't do much damage, but they're an infantry unit. So while there's no intelligent aliens in Battletech, there's all sorts of alien animals and alien life forms out there. They're not piloting battle mechs or getting into political agendas.
Right.
Right.
There's a big group watching on YouTube, but I just wanted to make sure that they weren't talking. So, but thank you for watching, guys. If you like this Kaiju stuff, let us know what you think, because this is definitely new for us, but was worth watching. So
we just thought it was a different. Everybody's fighting mechs on mechs or mechs versus
which is
infantry.
I mean, I love Battletech, but I mean, I'm not going to make the Kaiju a regular thing, but I really do like the idea of having these big, gross monsters to fight against. If you're going to do AI, it's a great way. Like I said, I love Battletech because it's all like real person political warfare. It's like It's like where our humanity could go 1,000 years from now. So I can see this is what humanity is going to be like. And I think it's interesting, not the politics and shit, but just humans are humans, but just the idea behind it. But I wouldn't want Battletech to bring in aliens and Protoss and all kinds of weird stuff.
No, that would dilute it and kind of get rid of its what's the word I want?
Uniqueness to it.
Yeah, the uniqueness.
I like, and I think most diehard Battletech fans would agree with that. But I think there is a strong, large Venn diagram of people who want to keep Battletech the way it is between the political humans, but kind of want to just once in a while throw down against something fantasy.
It's why the Black Marauder is out there. It's why they throw out a place like Hunter's Paradise.
Yes, I agree. And that's a tasteful way to do it.
I believe Catalyst actually released a parody module expansion at some point in the recent past where there's a nebula that has the equivalent of the X-Men in it, and you're fighting the X-Men in your battle mechs.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah. So there are a few things out there that just to change up the pace, have a bit of fun with it, and the kaiju fall into that
So
category.
LET424 says Far Country was weird and non-canon anyway.
Far Country is the bird people, right? It's one novel written, and there's like these bird people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I don't want to go there. I think there's enough D&D and Shadowrun and stuff like that to deal with that. I like that this is all humans, and like this is human warfare, and I think it's okay for my brain to say let's do dinosaurs and kaiju, and let's keep it at that, which is awesome. Okay, back to the game. Firing time. Let's fire.
Right.
Let's see what happens with these things down the board.
Griffin, seeing
Where's the Griffin? Up here?
Over here.
Okay.
Seeing this giant pink monstrosity.
Does he want to take a pot shot at it and piss it off?
He's more concerned at this point, like, yeah, I'm getting out of here, but that pouncer's stalking my lance mates, and he's going to fire at that pouncer.
So the Griffin is right here, and he's firing across the map all the way to the pouncer.
Yeah.
So what do we got? I believe that is...
I'm at a 3. I jumped is 4. Medium range is 6. The pouncer went for 1 or 2.
Pouncer's not 1. Oh, it's 2.
8 is that
cover.
He's in the tree,
Yep.
so 9s. Right.
Yep.
Swoop. The Thunderbolt is going to do the same thing, but he is going to shoot at the... No, the pouncer's damaged, right?
Yep.
He's a 3 as well. He's going to be on 9s. And what's the TMM on the blackjack?
The blackjack is 1, so it'd be the same. Because he jumped, though, it'd be the same 9s.
He's going to fire at the pouncer. 9s. Got him.
Ooh, nice. How much damage does he deal?
T-Bolt's over there, I believe, is 3 at medium range.
Oh, he did a 3 Thunderbolt?
Yeah.
3 at medium, yep. So that puts him into crit and 1 health left.
Critical.
So he's in force withdrawal.
8.
8.
Probably like a weapon hit or an engine hit.
8 is a weapon hit. That's right. But that doesn't really matter to him because his force withdrawal is off the board this way. So
the Enforcer is going to plug the blackjack. So he's at long range, I believe. Here to there, I believe is long.
You shooting the blackjack up top there?
Yep.
Yeah, just out.
So he's at base 2, +4 for long range is 6. Jump
Cover
is 7.
Jump is 8.
8.
And TMM
9s.
is 9s.
Yep.
Oh,
Close with no
dang.
cigar.
If it wasn't for the double jump.
Here
Highlander?
is going to...
He's basically shooting long on everything, eh?
The blackjack.
Yeah, I think he's shooting long on everything.
The blackjack. He's at long range.
Yep.
So he's going to fire the blackjack. The Highlander, he's doing 3 damage. So he's base 4, 8 for range, didn't move.
7.
1 for copper is 8. 9
for...
Oh.
7, close.
Close.
So I'll shoot the Timberwolf now while we're going across the field here. Timberwolf's going to pop in, and I think the Timberwolf wants to, like... Those rats move really fast. I think we start picking off the rats because they move 10, so they can get across that board real quick. Or it could take the, it could go 24 into the rat, and I kind of just want to shoot the rat because it's fun. Or I can shoot into this guy with cover. It will be 4. Oh no, I can't see it for this. The only thing I can see is the rat, or up here onto the blackjack. What do you think, blackjack or rat? If I hit the blackjack, I go into a structure.
Blackjack, because the Vindicators can kill that pouncer by them. One of them, one of the Bobsy twins, that can kill that pouncer.
But the blackjack is not 24; it's long range. So it'll be 4, 7, 8, 9. So it'll be 9s to shoot the blackjack, or 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5. 5. TMN for the rat is, where is he? 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 4, 5, 6. So 4 is 8, 9, 10. So 10 or 7. What do you want? 10 into this guy, 7 into this.
10 into the blackjack.
All right. Missed. Would have missed either way. So another one butts the dust. Hey. So Pegasus can't shoot. You've got your cataphract and your other thing to shoot right now.
So I was trying to get into the YouTube because there's more people chatting in YouTube to see what they were saying there.
Yeah.
Okay. I got the cataphract and the banshee here. The cataphract and the banshee, they'll fire at the rat because they sat there. They're going to play the suppressing fire down.
All right, let's
so
do it.
that rat came flying out. So they're going to be at long range. We have 4, 8. Didn't move is 7, but they're in the trees is 8, and the rat
they're
went.
shooting from the tree.
Oh, shooting from trees. So they're at 7, and then the rat moved for 2.
9.
9s. So cataphract missed.
Banshee
missed.
blow itself up.
That's terrible. And
Warhammer, same
Warhammer
thing?
can do the same thing.
Oh, same thing. No.
Wow.
Raven
Nice one,
moved.
Cold. Raven can't shoot. He's too far away. Grasshopper's too far away. The Wolverine can hit at one point. But he's jumped. He's gonna be at a 10.
Yep.
Did it hit?
You hit, yeah.
Nice.
So 1 point into the rat.
Yeah.
That's the last rat that moved. So it's this guy here.
And then the 2 Vindies.
So he's only got a Highlander worth of armor left.
So you do 1 Vindy into the Pouncer first, and then see what happens.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. So we'll shoot this Vindicator into the Pouncer. It is still medium range, so it's going to be 3. Is it 4?
Yeah. 4.
5, 6, 7 for the Pouncers, 8 for the TMM, and then covers 9s. So, nope. And the second one, 9s.
His buddy.
Nope.
Nope.
They're too scared from the roaring kaiju. Is that all of us?
That is everybody.
All
Oh,
right.
Pegasus.
Pegasus sprinted.
Did he? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Useless Pegasus. Okay. Now it's time for the enemy to shoot and then the kaiju last. So, first thing on the shooting list for this here is 952 for the Goliath. The Goliath, what can it destroy? Well, we know that its angle shot here can hit one of these guys. So, lowest TMM and lowest range band, it's going to shoot the wounded one because it can destroy it.
Yeah, there's 1 health left in the.
So it is a shooting at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for cover. TMM is 9. Or no, so it's 8s. Ooh, Goliath misses. Next, the Enforcer, which is right here, can destroy. It's going to shoot that thing as well.
Yep.
But this one here is a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because of jumping. 10. That does it.
No, he's done.
It kills him?
Yep. He only had 1 internal left.
Looks like the twins did their job. Died in the process. Ah, sadness. Next on the list from 5 going down to 4.
We're not that sad. They're Capellan.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind. Who wants to work with the Capellans? The Blackjack. F those Capellans. The Blackjack. Are there people chatting in YouTube?
Sorry.
Am I missing YouTube chat?
I'm looking. I'm just trying to catch up with it there.
It's not showing up in my feed. So if they are chatting in YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, say something because I don't see it on my encoder feed, where it puts both the Twitch and the YouTube, which is weird if I can't see YouTube chat because I see a lot of Twitch chat, but I don't see YouTube chat. Okay, and Twitch is significantly less in terms of like the viewership. Okay, Blackjack, lowest range band, what it can destroy. Lowest TMM, no cover, and nearest.
Can't destroy any mechs. He might be able to destroy the. How much health does Rat have?
It can shoot the Enforcer, actually. Because the Blackjack can deal 3 damage and put it in, strip its armor off, which is the closest thing. What would you say, sorry?
The Rat, but it's got a lot more armor.
Yeah,
than
it would go for, Enforcer. Because it's got no cover as one of his options, and lowest TMM, which is the Enforcer.
Yep. He's a 2.
So we're going with the blackjack is 3 for 5 for range, 6 for the TMM, and 7 for jumping.
Mhm.
So that blackjack puts 3 into the enforcer, taking all of his armor off. And the enforcer's like, "What the hell's wrong with you, man? Look to your left. You don't. Never mind. Don't look to your left. I'm going to enjoy watching this." Blackjack did its firing. Next on the list is the Pouncer Prime. Pouncer Prime is going to lowest health, lowest TMM, range, and nearest, which I think is the enforcer.
The
Yeah.
Vindicator's got 9. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Force.
enforcer's got 4. So if he hits it, this will put it down to 1. So the Pouncer's shooting at 3, 4, 5, 6 for the jumping, 7 for the TMM. So 7s.
Hit.
That's 8. So roll for crit for me. 6, which is weapon hit. And that enforcer is 1 hit point away. Oh, he's retreating anyway. Wow, what a bunch of petty mechs, eh?
Yeah, I know. Firing at the commanding officer.
Then the Devastator goes next. Can destroy. Well, it's going to ignore that. It really only has 1 shot, and it's the rat. No. It does 6 damage, short range, yeah. So no cover, range lowest, nearest. Okay. So let's roll for this guy. 4, no range.
5.
5, 6 for TMM, and cover 6. That'll do it. So in that rat, it puts 6 damage into giant.
Small scratch.
Yeah, well, that's actually not bad. It's 3, 6. It's more than half of its armor. Luckily, it only has 4 health. That Devastator can actually kill the rat fairly simple if he doesn't get totally eaten. Because we still got the
We
turret.
called them rats, but they kind of look like mutant space beavers.
Yeah, we're in Canada, so let's call them mutant space beavers. The hoplite, the other kicker, wants to shoot at what it can destroy.
Oh, he went after Rosie, didn't he? Or the gecko. One of the two.
Yeah, he wants to shoot at what it can destroy. He wants to shoot at the highest health enemy, the lowest TMM, and the nearest. I think it's going to shoot the
Rosie.
rat in its face.
The highest health is Rosie right in front of it.
He can't. But no, because he still wants to shoot at what he can destroy.
Oh, okay.
And actually, the thing that he can destroy, I know that rat in front of him, he can't destroy it, but the thing that he can destroy, he'll put a crit to the other rat.
Yeah.
If he shoots it, because he still wants to go for the highest health, so he's going to shoot this because he wants to go for the nearest. So, Hoplite, putting 5 into the rat near him, is shooting at 4, 5, 6. 6. Well, they're doing the job for us, man. We might have to just kill the mech, go back and kill the mechs. So 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puts them into over half health gone.
Oh,
Half armor gone.
wait till the Kaiju start eliminating mechs real quickly here.
And now the last thing to shoot is the final turret, which, according to the sniper deck, what can it destroy? It does 3 damage, right?
Yes.
So the closest thing that it can hit right now that it wants to hit, because it wants to go to lowest TMM, which is the enforcer, no cover, the enforcer, highest threat, Kaiju's, nearest Kaiju. So it's going to shoot one of the rats. And I think the rat it wants to shoot is they're both at the same health. So it's going to shoot the nearest one, so the one closest to this thing. So 4, 5, 6. So just 4, 5, 6. 6. So it puts 3 into that rat. Nice. There you go. The rat's got 1
Fur
armor left.
flying everywhere.
Yeah, just fur and blood everywhere. That's the last of the shots. So let's clear off the board.
Oh no, the Kaiju.
Oh, the
have to attack.
Kaiju. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
The fun part.
Okay. Let's start off with the rat that just got its ass kicked. It wants to hit the highest movement value enemy it can destroy with the highest threat and the nearest.
The hoplite of the Pegasus.
So... just gonna go back to the it doesn't have any ranged weaponry, does it?
Oh, it does. It spits fire.
Oh, the giant fire rat. Gross. What's the range on that?
Spits the plague.
It's the
Same as everything else,
distance?
yeah.
Holy shit. Okay,
They spit the plague.
who's got the highest movement value?
Pegasus. Where is he? Oh, he's hiding. Over
He's
there.
hiding. Yeah.
Hoplite?
What can it destroy?
He does
Hoplite's got some good movement. 8. The highest movement thing.
Which rat is it?
It's this one. It's this one.
That one? Could
The
kill
the biggest
Enforcer.
threat is actually the Devastator.
Okay, so
So it's going to shoot the Devastator because it's also going to go toward the nearest. So you can roll for these things.
Okay.
Skill 4. No range modifiers, but it's got cover, so 5, and the Devastator's a TMM 1, so 6s. Oof. How much damage does he do? 4. That is the Devastator's armor.
Oh.
Holy cow. Okay, next on the list is Pink Rosie. Lowest health. At this point, it's the Devastator. What it can
Lowest health?
what it can destroy, which is the Hoplite or the Devastator.
Or the Enforcer, because she has range to hit it.
Enforcer's over
Boost
here.
it.
Oh, it does.
Oh, yeah.
No cover.
No
They
cover.
both have cover.
No cover.
So
No
except for the
no cover. He
and the
doesn't-
nearest,
he
but it's
doesn't.
going for no cover, so it's going to shoot the Enforcer because it can. Oh my god! Oh my! It's medium range. Oh no! It wants the lowest range band.
Oh, okay.
So it will hit the Hoplite or the
Okay.
Enforcer. Next turn,
Next turn. Yeah.
because one of these two are probably dead right now, because according to this, it does 7.
Yeah.
So I think the Hoplite it wants to hit.
Okay.
So it's going to be rolling on 4.
6.
6. Wait. 4. Is that short range?
Where is the Hoplite? I can't see him from my
Right
angle.
here. Yeah, that's definitely in short range. So it's going to be 4. Covers 5. Hoplite skill 6. So yeah, you're 6.
There he goes.
See a Hoplite.
Did he get punted?
Oh, 7 damage to a Hoplite that has 3 health.
Oh, yeah. He's
Singe.
done.
Wow.
I can't make the Godzilla sound.
Just ends it. I think this thing is probably
Gecko?
gone too.
The Gecko gets the attack.
Oh my god, yeah. The Gecko is the
Or
first rat
Gecko
went.
and one rat.
So this rat's going to go first. The second rat, the one that's in front of the Hoplite, which actually is really bad for us. What can it destroy? The Enforcer. Lowest TMM, the Enforcer. No cover, the Enforcer.
Cool.
Guess what it shoots? The Enforcer.
Enforcer. So he's at 6 8s. It's on 8s.
On 8s.
Missed.
Why is it 8?
6, and he jumped for it too.
Ah, the jumping saved him. Wow, that's great. And then the Gecko goes. What can it destroy? It does 3 damage, so it could take out the Devastator or at least get it to force withdrawal. Lowest health, which is the Devastator.
Is it under
Or-
range band?
or
'Cause
the
you
Enforcer.
can see the Enforcer.
Range band, lowest TMM, and nearest. So it's going to shoot the Devastator. What's its arc?
It's the Devastator's behind
No,
him.
it's behind him.
Yeah.
So then it's going to shoot the
Yeah.
Enforcer.
So he's going to be medium range. Oh,
Wait,
no, that's
wait,
long
wait,
range.
wait.
We
It
gotta
does
roll.
3 damage. That's medium range.
Yeah.
I think it does 3 damage. It could actually shoot at the Blackjack, but it can't destroy the Blackjack.
Oh, no, he's
That's
in
in range,
He's
yeah.
in medium range.
All right. Well, 4, 5, 6. We
Eights.
give them 8s.
Missed.
So the trees and everything around there, it's
Yes.
just like acid burnt, and my grandma is rolling in her grave right now that I love Battletech. She would have called me a crustacean, a failure to the nation, a nincompoop, a Fruit Loop. I'm reading this seriously.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
And I realize I'm doing my thing. That's amazing. What do you think of the Kaiju battle? They're just eating up all these mechs. Oh God, this is just disgusting what's happening right now. And I think that was the last of them to go. So now let's clean everything up.
Always do what makes you happy.
That's what I
As
said.
long as it doesn't hurt other people and it's not at the expense of other
yeah,
people,
killing and torturing people.
Have
If that
fun.
makes you happy, don't do it.
have fun.
Don't do it. Okay, I'm going to reset. You clean off all the tokens. I'm going to reset the decks here because I just want to see what happens next. We got to get all of our crap off the board, you know.
Okay.
All right, so they lost the Hoplite finally. Hey, look, the Kaiju took a mech off their board.
They do what we couldn't. That's okay. We have no pride.
And their Hoplite is dead. Okay, the decks are out. Grab these tokens here. Okay, we want to get the hell out of Dodge now, right?
That's pretty much it. So we're down a total of 5 mechs. It's not bad.
No, not bad.
We're
at
on
11.
turn 7, right? I think it's turn 7. And we ran right down the pipe.
Yep. I
Okay.
mean, I have to admit, they probably would have got us in the end with the turrets and stuff.
Well, we took care of the turrets and instead of firing at mechs. So
Okay.
blue is us, black is the AI, red is the Kaiju.
Hold on. See if I can get a better shot. Yeah, if you could roll it all in this band right here.
That's not good for us.
So we are last.
Yeah.
The enemy mech, or the Kaiju was white.
Yeah.
So Kaiju win the initiative. Yuck. This one here. Here we go. Oh, shooda.
That's okay.
So that means
We
have
have
to go first.
we have a advantage because we're already back. So first off, we'll go with the Griffin. Right? Griffin can
You wanna
jump
jump that
10.
Griffin, get the hell out of Dodge.
Actually, I'm gonna go with
That Griffin's probably going to run further into the mountains and then come pick
I'm
me up
going with the
later.
Enforcer first, and he's gonna jump back here,
Yeah.
like so, and then the Griffin can take his spot. It's 10. Griffin can't make it there. He's got to go there.
Yeah. Those 2 jumpers.
Okay. And we got to move
still got to
3.
go to the third one, yeah.
I'll move the T-bolt.
T-bolt.
T-bolt come back up here. Take cover. So those 2 are a pair of 2s.
Okay.
Griffin's a 3. And then the Kaiju can... Oh, sorry, the Kaiju 1 initiative.
Yeah, the Kaiju 1 initiative. There's the Kaiju over there.
So that's... one of their guys has to go now.
Okay, so now the enemy mechs have 5, so they got one of their mechs is going to go. We're going to go with the Pouncer Prime is the lowest on the initiative track, so Pouncer Prime is going to go next. It wants to jump if any enemies are within 12 to 18. He wants to jump if any enemies are within 12. He wants to jump to within 18. So that guy's within 12. That is definitely within 12. So now it wants to jump toward the most allies in line of sight, facing the most enemies. He may jump up here. Jump to the lowest TMM enemy. Jump toward the nearest enemy. That's the nearest enemy. So the Pouncer Prime might actually jump into the woods here.
I hope
Because,
so.
oh, never mind. The second command was jump to the highest elevation.
Behind him.
Right there.
So we know what to do with that Vindicator. The Vindicator is going to step into that ridge behind there out of the line of sight.
Just hide.
Yeah, for a turn.
Oh, wait. Vindicator can jump, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't need to do it yet because
He can jump right here.
the Kaiju have to go now. Oh, no. We have to go, right? Yeah. 'Cause oh, no, wait a second. More Kaiju come out. We can fit another Kaiju on the board.
You want to have another Kaiju come out?
Why not?
Really?
Which one do you want? Bring out a Stone Golem. Or do you want Kang? We called him Kang. But do you want a monkey or do you want
my God,
you want a golem?
Okay, guys. What do we want? That guy? Or that guy? You guys. Oh, people are talking right now. Hold on. I would never, but I do love Battletech. I also live on the Georgian Bay. Hey, man, come down to Guelph sometime and play. Georgian Bay's not too far. Which one do we want? Do we want Kang? Sorry, or do you want this? Let's do this big Hulk thing. Leave the monkey off for now. Let's do this big guy.
Because the monkey jumps.
Does he?
Yeah.
How far? Let's get him into the jumping. Let's do the monkey.
Oh, here he is.
Here,
He jumps 10.
I gotta give him a new card.
He jumps like the Griffin. And he's got a range attack. He picks up trees and
Well, the monkey's
chunks
the
of ground.
Monkey's
and
the
throws
first one then. So they got 5. So the monkey needs to go. So Kang, Silverback, he lost initiative, so he wants to jump within 24 inches of most enemies in line of sight and cover from most. So he wants to get away from. He wants to jump over here, toward the highest TMM enemy, toward the fewest enemies in line of sight, woods cover, and toward the nearest enemy. So he's jumping 10. He's actually jumping here. he would jump into the woods. But I doubt the woods are going to cover him, right?
He's into the jungle. This is a native environment.
Yeah, he's getting into woods cover from most.
He's like a silverback gorilla. He's in the base of the mountains, into the tree line, in the valley.
How these guys didn't beat the shit out of each other while they were sitting in that tight container?
They're playing
no one
poker.
knows. They're like, you ruined our poker. Yeah, they were playing poker digitally together.
Yeah.
And so when the force field went off, that was actually the internet. So now they're just pissed.
Yeah.
So off he goes. Now we get to go because we're last.
Highlander declares no move.
He wants to stay there and keep pelting.
Cataphract declares no move, and the and the Banshee.
They're just
declares
holding
no
the
move.
line
Hold the line, keep firing.
just for the rest of the guys to get past.
Yep.
That makes sense. Okay, how many do we have left just to calculate this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
Warhammer and Raven.
Yeah, so we got 2, 4, 6 left. Okay, so 6 mechs means we're back to 1 now.
No, we got more than that. You got 3, 5.
Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mechs.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move 2 later. Okay, so we're back to 1 for now. Now we're going to go to the Goliath. The Goliath wants to move to 24 from the nearest enemy. So the Goliath wants to get the hell away from that. It also wants to move cover from most enemies. And to the lowest, it's allowed to say the lowest TMM enemy. He's going to move down here into the woods, away from them, and into cover here to try and take out those guys from a distance. I think that's the best way to do it because he wants to move within 24. So he wants to get into medium range. So he's actually going to move. Where was he? Here?
Yeah. No, he was right in the woods.
Yeah, he's in the woods there. So he wants to move. He can move. The Goliath can move to 8. So the only place he can really go is. Oh, boy. He's going to go into the woods here. Because that declares woods from them. Because there should be a pad there.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going into the woods there.
The Enforcer is like leaning over.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll pick him up in a second.
It's like he's. It's like he's
vomiting in fear right now.
Yeah.
That's what's happening to him. And the last move is Kaiju. So the next on the list is Rosie. Rosie's going to, if no enemies are within 24, or fewest enemies in line of sight, will be to sprint. But there is an enemy within 24, so we'll not sprint to catch up. They sprint. Oh no, Kang is sprint. So he's actually can you jump sprint?
No, but he jumped. Yeah, it's okay where he went. That's
Okay, it's fine.
He's a
Furthest to so jump toward the furthest enemy you can get behind. Does she have a jump
She
speed?
can't jump.
She can't jump. No, yes, she can. 10. Oh, it's Kang. No, she can't. She only moves 6. Toward the lowest TMM, so she's just basically going to go here.
So we'll displace him out of the way for a sec.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll like that.
Yeah, so she goes, and then
And
that
then-
rat goes underneath, right into the tree there. Yep.
Perfect.
Jesus. Oh, you're Kong. Okay, well that's where Rosie goes. Yeah, Rosie's gonna hurt everybody. I can go this way.
Yeah, turn her that way.
That's where she goes, and then the rat goes here. Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, this is not good, folks. Oh crap! I'm not even on the right thing. There we go. Sorry about that. We've got. Then they go. So the next on their list is the Enforcer. And the Enforcer wants to stay still if any enemy within 24, if any enemies are within 24 and line of sight with TMM 1 or less. What's his TMM?
For which one?
That guy.
The Griffin?
Yeah.
3. He's 2, but he jumped for 3.
Okay, so he doesn't want to
That's
go
why
there.
the die is a 3.
So he wants to move to ground woods cover from most enemies toward the biggest threat. I think that's Rosie, to be totally honest. Toward fewest enemies in line of sight toward the nearest enemy. That Enforcer wants to take on Rosie. So we're going to go back into the woods here and shoot there. And start pecking away at Rosie.
As the Enforcer or the Blackjack?
Was that the Blackjack?
Yeah, it's a Blackjack.
Oh, that makes
The
sense.
Enforcer's leaning over like he's taking a leak in the
Okay,
woods
so
over
he's
there,
in a
over
perfect spot. I think he's within 24 of your Enforcer, so I think he actually. Yep. I think he actually wants to just sit and shoot your enforcer.
He wants to kill the commander.
Yep, he does. His actual thing is to stay. Yep. So he's actually staying right there to try and take the commander out.
Cool.
Wow, what a jerk. All right, now we get to move. We get to move 1.
Warhammer can sit still.
Done. Kaiju. They won initiative, right?
So rats.
It looks like the gecko moves next.
Gecko moves next.
Yeah, because always lowest to highest.
Where's he go?
The gecko will jump.
Can't
If the
jump.
lowest enemy health, it can't jump, okay? Yeah, it can. It's got 10 jump.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it will jump toward the lowest health enemy that has not yet moved, toward the highest health enemy you can destroy, which I think is here, and it jumps 10. So it's going to go behind the Devastator. Yes, because that gets it out of line of sight with all these guys. It is going to jump behind and smoke the Devastator. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that's fine. That's where it's going to go. It's got more movement. It's going to go right there. Okay. Go. And now they go. Ironically, it's the Devastator that goes. Into woods covered from most enemies to line of sight for the enemy with the lowest health, which is that rat. He wants to go toward the nearest enemy. So we're going to say, because he can't get behind her with the woods there. So he's going to go in here. Okay. Now we go.
So
We have to move. We have 1, 2,
we have the
3, 4,
Grasshopper,
5,
Wolverine,
6.
Raven, Vindicator,
6. We need to move 3.
Mad Cat, and your cowardly Pegasus. Bring the Pegasus back up front.
Timberwolf is going to retreat to the woods.
Kaiju
Pegasus.
been out for
Now we have to get these guys on
Second turn.
on the ship, right?
yeah. Just touch base with the ship and you're good.
Pegasus is on the ship. He's gone.
Ooh.
So it's one off the board. Pegasus got no shots. Did absolutely. Hey, Pegasus took out that antenna. It did its job. Don't be booing my Pegasus.
It hasn't gotten itself
Don't be
into the
booing
graces of
my
good books
Pegasus. Don't be that guy. And so then the last one is want to just get that Raven off the board now.
Yeah, take him off the board. He's not going to do anything anyways, right?
Boo, coward Raven.
Yeah,
Coward
yeah,
Raven.
yeah,
What a coward, eh? Just takes off the board. Did nothing. Didn't even shoot the antenna.
He's command lens communications guy. He successfully recorded a lot of people screaming.
And we've got 3 guys left.
Got some good video footage right down.
We
the path
should
of
move
these
one
things.
more because I miscalculated. We lost
You
initiative.
can move.
We should actually move 2 more.
Well, the Wolverine should jump down to where the Grasshopper is.
This one here.
No, the
No.
Wolverine, down to where the Grasshopper is,
And
then
the Grasshopper should.
the Grasshopper should drop down to where beside the Warhammer, because next turn, in theory, a bunch of stuff will start getting into medium range, and then you have heavy support fire there.
Okay, Kaiju, move 1 more, and the last thing to move is that last giant rat, because then. Okay, this guy here. So the other fire rat, the one at the front here, it is going to move toward the lowest health enemy that it can see, which is probably this. Toward fewest enemies in line of sight. Into woods covered from most enemies. It has a ranged attack, right?
Oh yeah, they all have range time.
So it actually will go into the woods over here. Because then it can shoot these things. It can shoot. It'll pick its targets, right?
Yep.
Now the brawler, the last one, the blackjack will go. It will stay if no enemies is within 12, and at least 1 enemy is within line of sight. So
Well, you got.
oh, never mind. Kaiju. Right. I'm like, there's no enemies except for the enemy. So then it wants to get the hell out of dodge, move into wood cover from most enemies toward the biggest threat. So it also wants to fight. The Enforcer wanted to take that, but it wants to fight this damn Kaiju. What a dummy. So he's going to... Oh, crap. There's one there, too.
Yeah, these guys are tough.
He's just going to sit there and cry, I think. No, he's got to move toward the nearest enemy. You know what?
gonna help his buddy out.
He's gonna go right down there and shoot that gecko in the back.
Cinematic moments
I'm coming for you, Devastator.
by NPCs.
Right? Yeah. The AI is giving a better performance than we are.
Oh, yeah. But we're
Okay,
going to win.
we gotta
Sometimes
move.
it's not.
The last
you
move is
you
this
don't need
guy.
the style points.
What's his move? Can he jump 8?
Yes.
He's jumping out of here. Okay. He's jumping 8.
All right. So that's everybody now, right?
Nope.
Nope.
The Kaiju.
Oh,
One initiative.
yeah.
So the last one
The
goes.
last rat.
So the last rat. It's like a movie. The last rat. He wants to move toward the highest move and value enemy, which is probably down here.
The highest.
Move and value enemy.
Well, the Raven
Into
went
woods cover
off.
from most enemy.
It's your force. Or
Toward-
no, the Griffin. The Griffin.
Toward
here.
the lowest enemy you can get
Griffin's
behind.
a
And, yeah, so
3.
Griffin. So he's gonna move 10
Unless that. Oh no, we killed it. The hot
into
place
woods
dead.
cover. So he's gonna go right here into these woods. We'll just give him cover in there. Okay. Now it's time to shoot. Humans still shoot first.
Okay, which is the wounded of the 2 rats?
The one that just ran up.
Okay, so the Griffin's gonna pop him. How much?
TMM is 2. He's got cover 3, range 4, 5, and skill
3,
8.
8, and he jumped 9.
9.
It doesn't matter.
Boom! How much damage does he take?
You got the card over there. On
Oh,
that
it's the
side.
Thunderbolt?
It's the
Griffin?
Griffin. I think it's
Griffin
2.
does 2 at medium range. So that's 1 into the body.
Critical.
Yeah. Is that upper
7.
7? That is an MP hit. So it moves a lot slower now.
Yep,
He
good.
took its leg off.
The T-Bolt will.
Does not enforce withdrawal yet.
Plug that pouncer once and for all.
T-Bolt's going to plug the pouncer.
Yeah. Long range.
4.
Base 4. No, the T-Bolt to 3.
7.
So 7.
8,
Jump
9
8.
for jump. 10 for cover.
Yep.
9.
Oh. Close but no cigar.
9. That is a German
Right.
9, which means
The
no.
enforcer is going to shoot the other enforcer because he feels the he sees the target lock.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, you know what? Why am I fighting you?
What, he's a 2. What's he do at long range? Does he even do damage at long range? I
2.
think he should.
He does.
2?
He does. Oh, this enforcer does 0. My enforcer does 2.
Oh yeah, because yours is a 30
So
clan evasion
he
era.
is within medium range.
He's medium range. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's gonna be base 2, jump
2.
3, range 5. 1 for the thing is 6, and
Cover, stand still.
he said, so 6. And then he didn't move, so
And then
5.
cover.
I already counted the cover, so he's
Okay.
at 2. He's a 2
2,
gunnery.
3, 4 for range, 5 for cover, 6 for jumping.
1 for standing
5.
still.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
He rolls a 3.
You ain't going to that Yankees game.
He can't see. He can't concentrate on firing because everything in the thing is going beep 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 beep. Warning, heat, overheating. Eat it.
The Banshee, or not sorry, the Banshee, the Highlander
Yeah.
will plug the rat.
Yeah, might as well.
We'll plug the
I think that's medium.
close.
Yep.
Yep. So he's going to be 4, 6,
7, 8, 9 with cover.
1
8
for
with the
standing
standstill.
Yep. Got him.
That's 8. How much is he dealing?
3 points, I believe.
That
Where's
kills the
Highlander?
rat.
There you go.
So
Yep, 3
one
points.
kaiju down, but it gets to spit before it goes.
Over here, the Cataphract
Yep.
will shoot the other rat.
Yeah?
Again, it's going to be 4. Medium range is 6. It went for 2 is 8.
Is it medium
1 for the
range?
trees is 9. 1 for standing still is 8.
Yeah, everything's in medium except
Yep.
for the
He's at 8s. Got him.
boom. So how much does he take?
Cataphract does 1 point.
At medium?
It's medium. Sorry, 3 points.
Okay. I was going to say. So the other rat takes 3 points. It's still got 1 armor left.
Okay, and then the Banshee will fire at it as well. Medium range, or is he at long? Oh, they're
Medium.
side
They're
by
both
side.
at medium.
Yeah,
The only one that's
side
at
by side.
long is the.
So he's gonna be 4. Didn't move. So
6.
6. It went for 2 is 8. 1 for the thing is 9. Minus 1 for standing
8.
still is 8.
Snake Eyes. Warhammer want to try?
Warhammer will shoot it as well. Yeah. It's gonna
Warhammer
be
is at medium,
Same
just.
thing. It's gonna be
But the
exact-
other two are not.
No, it's going to be one more. Oh, no, yeah, because trees are trees. Yeah, so it's going to be 8 again. Missed.
Nope.
And
These guys can shoot it long if you want.
Grasshopper does 0 at long. The
This guy-
Wolverine does do some damage.
This
though.
guy's shooting at medium as well. Do you want-
Wolverine does at long at 1, but he's going to be on 10s.
Yeah.
No, 11s, sorry.
11s, doesn't
Yeah.
matter. And I'll roll for this guy. He's going to
Yep.
shoot the rat as well. He's elevated. He jumped, though.
Yep.
4, 5, 6 is 4, right?
Mhm.
5, 6, 7 for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for cover, 10 for jumping.
Nope.
Nil. Nothing for that guy. This guy can shoot it long if you really want. It'd be at 11s.
Who, the Grasshopper?
Yeah.
He does 0 damage at long range.
And this guy.
He missed.
So that is all that's left is the Timberwolf. Timberwolf's going to shoot that rat because that rat's going to catch up to us pretty quick.
Mhm.
So that Timberwolf's going to shoot the rat. Long range is 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Take that rat out.
Got him. No? Oh, I saw 6.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's close. So Timberwolf is fired. We're done. Now, in the initiative order, then, we're going to go to the enemy mechs. So let's do them now. 800, 789. So Blackjack. Blackjack wants to shoot at what it can destroy. Where's the Blackjack? He's down here. Oh, he's going to shoot at this.
Yep.
He's positioned himself to shoot at the gecko from behind, adding +1 damage, right?
Mhm.
So he's going at Blackjack is 3, jumped is 4, inland cover not going to count. Other jump is 5, and the TMM is 2, so 7s. 7s. Ooh, we got him. And in the close range is 3, +1 is 4. So holy cow! How much armor does this guy have?
Oh, they're big.
Like he's got like 2 Highlanders worth of armor. So he did like nothing to him. Well, he shot him in the butt, pinched him a little bit, hurt, but that's that. Next on the list is Devastator. Devastator's going to get a shot off now. Lowest health enemy. Believe it or not, he put himself in a position to not be attacked by this. And he can shoot through cover into... Is this counts as cover, eh?
Yeah.
So that's the only thing he can shoot is the big one. Unless he wants to be petty. But lowest health, lowest TMM, lowest range, nearest. Yeah, he's shooting Hoochie Mama. 4, 5, 6 for range, 7 for cover, TMM for so 1, so 8s. 7 missed. He's scared.
Is the gecko base to base with the thing? We should have put it base to base.
No,
We should have put it base to base.
no, he doesn't want to go base to base.
Yeah, because he does 9 damage, I think.
Oh, then he would be a little further ahead.
Yeah, so like just double
Okay.
check because it's his size +1. They got melee, right?
Oh, you're right. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind. So then he will shoot that then. What did I roll? I'll roll again. He's going to shoot this then. So this is short range. So it's going to be 4.
I think his size is what, 5 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 4. Yeah, he's size 6. 4. No, 'cause he's close range now. So it's just 4. Jumping is 5, 6, 7. And that's it. He missed anyway. He really needed to.
I know. Rosie.
He really needed to put 6 into Rosie.
Rosie's an 8, right? And they
Yeah.
all have melee, so they get an extra
Yeah.
point of
So
damage.
Devastator's gone. Next on the list is the Enforcer.
Gonna kill the captain.
That's what he wants. Can destroy. Do you want to kill your own captain? I'll do it. 4,
Long range.
5,
8.
6. It's medium range.
Oh, medium range.
6.
Jump for 2
what's
is 8.
7, 8, 7.
Miss. That's
Oh! He didn't get the shot. Wow, lucky. Goliath. Who can the Goliath destroy? The lowest TMM, no cover, lowest range. The rat's got nearest. It wants to shoot the Enforcer. So 4, 5, 6, 7,
for
8.
8, yeah.
8. Dead.
Ding.
And dings him for 3. And the captain goes down. We're losing mechs. The Pouncer. What can it destroy? What's the lowest TMM on the board? No
Rosie.
cover.
Rosie's. But he can't see it.
You can't really see it. He can shoot the rat that's almost dead. Oh, he can shoot this guy.
He's a +3 though. He's on the
Yeah,
left
but
team.
he wants it's with no cover is what it wants. That rat has cover. So he wants to shoot.
Shoot.
What's that, Griffin?
Griffin, yeah.
Yeah, the Griffin's untouched. It's fine. So the Pouncer's going to snipe him for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9.
9.
3.
Almost. Missed. Turret's going to go. Turret, based on the sniper, is can destroy, lowest TMM, lowest range. Just going to shoot this.
Warning, warning.
So it is simply just a 6. 7 for the jump.
Critical who?
It critical the gecko. The missile's critical the gecko. I just rolled a 12, folks. The missile's critical the gecko. Let's see what I get. Legend mech destroyed. No, that's 5. No critical hit. But it did do 3 damage. Pissing off the gecko. That turret's the MVP.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's all them. And now it's Kaiju turn.
Kaiju. Oh boy.
So, Fire Rat's still in the battle, and it is the highest one, so it goes first. So the rat that died is going to go to the highest movement value enemy, and the highest threat, and the lowest TMM, and the nearest. That's his command chain. So the highest movement value enemy is the Griffin. Yeah? Yeah, it is. And it's also considered, it doesn't matter. It's lowest TMM and nearest. It's the nearest. Yeah. Okay, Griffin it is. You roll for this. 4, 5, 6 for range.
9.
7 for jumping. 8, 9.
Nines. Miss.
Nope, miss.
I saw the one.
That was a good miss. So the rat dies. One rat down. You dirty rat. You killed my brother. You dirty rat. Woohoo. Next on the list is the giant fire rat number 2. It's going to strike the thing with the lowest health that it can destroy in the lowest range band with no cover and nearest. I think it's the Griffin again. So let's roll for that guy again. 4, 5, 6, 9. Yep. Want me to roll it?
Yep.
9.
Got him. How much damage? You got the
fire rat does 4
You got the card over there.
into the Griffin.
Yep.
So it's almost his armor. He's just like, holy shit, we gotta get out of here. And that was him. The next on the list is the super lowland gecko. It can destroy the Devastator, so it's gonna strike the Devastator because that's its only target. It can also destroy that. So then we're going to go for highest health, which is the Devastator. Lowest range band, same. No cover, Devastator. Okay. 4, short range, jumped is 5, TMM 6. This is it, 6. Oh my God.
Devastator lives to fight another day.
It missed. Holy shit, the Devastator's still going. The next on the list is Pink Rosie. What can it destroy?
Everything. She has 7 points of range, right? So.
Yeah. What's the lowest TMM with no cover?
The
Griffin?
Griffin. He's going to get pasted. And she's looking right at him.
Yeah, okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nines. Yeah.
Do you want to roll this?
Yep.
You roll it.
Yeah, you roll it.
Okay. The Griffin's trees are gone. And the last kaiju is Kang. 8, short range. Highest TMM, Griffin. What it can destroy, Griffin. Lowest range band, Griffin. No cover, Griffin. It's throwing a tree at the Griffin. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Missed. That Griffin has got to get the hell out of there.
Oh, he's going to be out of there now.
Okay. Let's do one. Let's get our guys off the ship so the scenario is done.
All right, that's
We'll clear the board. We'll do another round or so, and then we'll call this one because I think we're going to get off the board and win. But I'm really cool. It's really cool to see how these things work. Okay, brawler done.
All right,
All right,
initiative.
AI is done. Yeah, I'll clear all this off while you do initiative.
All right. Kaiju are the black and white. We're the blue.
Yep.
It's not looking good.
The enemies won this time.
It's not looking good.
Bad timing on our
What's
part.
the order?
So it looks like the enemy AI goes first, and then Kaiju, and then us. So we're last. So we got to go first. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mechs on the field now.
So he can get technically to there. Ah! Down he goes. So he's like that.
Mm-hmm.
This tree is here. Tree's there.
Okay.
So
He's jumping over there.
he's jumping there.
So next turn he can jump into the ship, right?
I got a 3 here for him.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So we've got 10. They've got 5. They've got 5. So we have to move 2. So we're moving 2s.
The T-bolt is going to be intelligent about this. He can jump into the forest here. Like that.
You just want to jump over on the hills?
No, because it's going to block the way for everybody else. Because this guy's going to jump down.
Right.
Right.
So down he goes
So
there.
that's 2 we move. We have to move
Yep.
3 here?
Nope, 2.
2? Okay.
And now Kaiju have to move next. So the fastest Kaiju is the giant fire rat. It wants to sprint if no enemies are within 24. There are enemies in 24. It wants to move toward the nearest enemy it can get behind, toward the lowest health enemy, into woods cover from most enemies, and toward the nearest enemy. So that's interesting because toward the lowest health enemy, which is actually this guy.
Yep.
So he's going to move 10 into these woods.
He's like a shark chasing
Just
a
creeping
bull.
his way up, eh? Wow, that's great. Because he's not going to go after them because they haven't moved yet. Now they go. 65. The blackjack's going to go. Sitting right here. Into woods cover from most enemies toward the highest health enemy. But because it lost initiative, it wants to jump to within 16 of most enemies. So he wants to go. Yeah, he's going to back up into here. And he gets cover from all them. Hopefully this guy doesn't get to go after him. He's withdrawing pretty heavily. Cool. All right, that was him. Now we get to go 2 more.
So
Do we want to just move these
that
2 finally?
Highlander is not going to move.
Do you want to back
because-
these 2 guys over here?
Yeah, so the Highlander is going to hold his declare no move. Why? Because he's got to protect him, right? He's going to be closer.
So you're going to declare no move first?
Yeah, declare no move there. These guys can move back.
Only
They
move
can- they
1,
can-
so yeah, move him back first.
So he can get
Okay,
to
move
there.
him there.
With,
Okay.
And the movement through the trees.
Yeah. Okay. Now the Kaiju go. Next on the Kaiju's list, actually, is there's only 4 of them, so no, they're not going to go yet. So the Kaiju's are going to skip it. No, the Kaiju go. The Lowland Super Gecko. It is going to jump if the lowest health enemy has not moved, which is the guy there, but it wants to jump into woods cover from most enemies, toward the lowest health enemy, toward the fewest enemies in line of sight, into woods cover from most enemies, toward the furthest enemy. That's where it wants to jump. Now, where would he go here? Because all this can get him. So he actually probably wants to jump over here. Or maybe there.
It's like the Velociraptor jumping on the counter in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it's kind of the case. He wants woods cover from most enemies. He considers the turret an enemy. So he's probably going to jump right here. Because he can still shoot the blackjack through cover. Okay. Now they go. The next thing on the list is the Devastator. It wants to move toward most allies in line of sight facing most enemies. Toward the nearest enemy into line of sight of the lowest TMM enemy. He's literally going to go right here. into the woods and try and kill this guy. Gotta give the Devastator some props, eh?
Well, they're fighting to save each other, right? That's how the AI.
I can't believe how
seems
the
to
AI
be
is doing
working
it.
out,
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, we go. 2 more. So we'll move.
Move the cataphract back to the edge of the just to the edge of the woods there. That's how far he can get. Yep.
So you won't be able to shoot anything then.
No, that's okay.
You may as well sprint him off the board
He
then.
can't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Cataphract's gone. We saved the Cataphract.
He's over here.
There you go. Another one off the field, and then we get to move one more.
Actually, he's dead. He's dead.
I think the
He's dead.
Timberwolf's going to stand still
He's dead.
and hold his ground. Okay. Timberwolf. Okay. We're almost done here. Now we're going to go to the Kaiju. Kaiju, we're going to skip a turn. And we're going to go... No, if Kaiju goes 1, then we go 2, 2, 1. Right. Because the enemy's 1. So Kaiju goes next. Rosie, the Thunder Lizard. It wants to jump if the highest movement value enemy has not yet moved to woods cover from most enemies. I think it wants... Oh, she doesn't jump. Never mind.
She didn't like the
Toward the
sight of
highest
rat down
movement
here.
value enemy. Toward the lowest TMM enemy you can get behind. I think she goes back to here and kills the Devastator. Based on this math.
Mhm.
She literally goes back here, and she gets woods cover from all of this, and she's going to kill the Devastator. Crazy, eh? Cool.
Insert cheesy Godzilla sound effect.
Right? Okay. Now they're going to go. So 561, the Enforcer is going to go. The Enforcer wants to ground move toward the furthest enemy he can get behind, jump toward the furthest enemy, into the woods cover from most enemies, into woods cover with the fewest line of sight. So it's jumping 10. Enforcer is going to jump over here. He's coming after the Griffin now.
This guy's a joke. That's all I gotta say about this guy. He's a joke.
He wants you. He's like, I'm taking them all out. All right. Now we get to move 2 more. Actually, we have to move the rest of our units. So these 3 over here have to move.
So Rosie moved back there. Kong or Kang's over there, right?
Yeah.
And the Warhammer can see that prick. You can see him?
Yeah, I can see the rat. Oh yeah. So
No, not the rat. No, the guy's stalking the rest of our unit.
No, he can't.
He can't?
No, because this is in the way.
Oh.
He's got to.
We're gonna deal with this guy.
Sorry.
We gotta deal with this guy.
Fu Manchu Godzilla cover.
I don't approve. He's coming back to here.
He's gonna try and shoot him. Let's see if he can get him from there. Though, hold on. Nope. He's got to go. No, yeah.
Just come like this.
Yeah, just do that. Who cares?
On the street.
We got to move the rest of our guys, though. We can jump this guy behind him if you want.
No, we gotta get him out of here.
We'll jump him back.
The Warhammer can do his job. Yeah, put him there.
All right. And then we have to move the rest of our stuff because we lost initiative.
You got the Grasshopper.
The Grasshopper's going to go how far? How far does he move?
8. He can jump 8.
So can he run 8?
Yep, run or jump.
Let's get him off the board.
Yep, done.
Grasshopper's out. Sick. We saved the Grasshopper. And then this guy here, the Griffin.
He can jump
Whatever it
10.
is. Into the woods.
Sure.
Into the woods he goes. There's a jump token there, so we're good. All right, all those guys have moved. Now the Kaiju has to move, and then these guys get to move. Okay, so the Silverback is going to go toward the highest movement value. Who's that? Who's the highest movement value? What's your movement values over here? What's the Griffin's movement value?
He's a 3.
Movement value.
His TMN?
Movement value. His movement.
Yeah, what he moves?
Yeah.
Oh, he moves he jumps 10.
Okay, who's the highest movement of our team right now?
The Griff. I think you got the Griff over there.
Actually, it's the Pouncer Prime.
Oh yeah, because it's Kaiju going right. Yeah.
Yep. So he is jumping toward the Pouncer Prime. When does Kang jump? 10 into woods cover from most enemies, which is right here. He's gonna climb up there. He's gonna eat that Pouncer Prime. Okay. Now these guys get to go. So the Pouncer is gonna make a move now. If you have woods cover from most enemies, that thing can see him. Into the line of sight of the lowest health enemy toward the nearest enemy. He's going to jump into woods cover from most enemies, so he's going to jump 10. In theory, he can jump behind, but then Rosie will eat him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to jump down here because then the gecko will eat him. So he's going to get the heck out of dodge and jump over here into the woods.
With his devious little buddy.
Yeah, I'll put him this way. He's in here with his devious buddy, so he can shoot everything if he wants to shoot. And then the last is the Goliath. If only one enemy in line of sight, there are many. If you have woods cover from all enemies, which I do.
No, he doesn't. He's got Kong right beside him.
So he wants to move.
Into the archway.
Yeah, well, the gecko's here.
Yeah, like the end scene of Cloverfield. Under the archway of the bridge.
He's going to fight that thing? Yeah, maybe he might. His short range is not very good. Oh, it's the same. You know what? Yeah, he's going to take an attempt. He has to get away from Kang. That's all he knows. So he's going to go right there. So he's got cover from those guys. And he's going to basically take on the Kaiju. But he's not in melee, which is good. Okay. Let's fight this one out. Human players first.
Warhammer is going to get rid of that guy right now. Oh no, he didn't kill the commander. He missed, but he tried to. It was his intent. That's all that mattered.
Okay, Warhammer.
4, 6. He went for a 1. His 7 trees is 8.
You need 8s.
Nope.
Warhammer's like, oh damn it, that was the wrong call.
The
Highlander gonna kill him?
Highlander is gonna plug the wounded rat. That makes the most sense because it's gonna.
Yeah, because that could kill the rat.
Yeah.
Right? Does 4 damage? The rat has.
Yeah, he does 4.
The rat has 4 life left.
Yeah, he's got 4. So he's at 4, 6. He went for a 2.
He's in cover. Yeah, so 6, 7, 8 covers 9.
Didn't move 8.
Off by 1, bro. Come on.
Our boy in the Griffin. The boy in the Griffin is going to take him out as well. No, he's going after him. The Griffin's shooting the guy in the woods. That makes more sense.
The Jabron?
Yeah. Medium range 3. So 3,
6,
5.
Yeah, 5.
5. Jumped is 6.
7, 8, 9.
Yep. Missed.
Well, totally missed. Thunderbolt? Want to take a shot on him?
Yep. No, Thunderbolt's going to shoot the rat.
This is in front.
Yeah, okay. He's going to shoot the same guy.
So it's 4, 9 again.
6, 9s, yeah. Missed.
Oh. Grasshopper? Or not the Grasshopper. The
Wolverine. Same thing. He jumped. He's going to be on 10s, though.
10s.
Oh, no. 9s. Because they jumped, too. Yeah. 9s. Missed. Banshee.
This guy want to take a shot on him?
Banshee's still going to shoot.
Banshee, you want to shoot him?
Banshee's going to shoot the rat, actually.
Okay.
4, 6, 8, 9s. No. 4, 6,
7,
2
8.
is 8, 9s.
9s, yeah.
Yep.
Come on, Paul. We're trying to get to our pizza. Our cold
here.
pizza here.
Yes, I know.
I'm going to roll now.
Vindy, you roll a Vindicator, man. Come on.
I'm going to roll this guy into the... yeah.
Off screen, I roll boxcars into
So
the dice
here's
tray.
the question. Timberwolf. Does the Timberwolf want to take the rat out, or does the Timberwolf want to
The
take
rat's
the
the threat, right? Because theoretically, like if we were going to go more turns, the rat's going to be right on us, trying to get off the ship. That would make the most
4,
sense, right?
5, 6, 7, 8 for TMM, 9 for cover, 8 for standing still.
Yep.
See, buddy? 9. So the Timberwolf puts 5 into the rat, killing the
I
rat.
just rolled like 7 times or whatever and missed. I just let Tommy
Timberwolf's
just roll
watching
one.
you do this, and he's like, guys, watch. He looks at you. He looks at you in the eyes, and just hits the trigger and takes out the thing.
I retire.
Okay, so he does quite well in killing the rat, and I think that's all of us. Did he shoot?
No, he didn't.
Okay, well he's gonna shoot.
Can he see that guy? That weasel? No.
Yeah, because he's got elevation.
Yeah, yeah. He can see that.
So
weasel.
let's
Get him.
go. It's gonna be hard though. It's like 4, 5,
4,
6,
6,
7, 8, 9, 10.
10. There it is. There it is.
Wow,
There it
tensies.
is.
So he puts 10 into him. So what is his damage?
He's
at,
2
at
cross
medium?
board.
Against the Enforcer?
Yep.
Strips him of his armor. He's got 2 hit points left. He got 2 structure left. That's all of us, correct? Because we cowardly ran all of our guys off the board.
Yeah, we did.
We should have kept them there for one more round just to shoot.
We got 3 off the board already.
Yeah, but we should have kept them all in a line just to pepper, and then
Our ship's taken off, and these guys, regardless of how glorious they're going to fight in battle right now, they're all going to get eaten.
oh yeah, because our ship's booting it.
Yeah.
Well, we're killing the rat for them, so we're actually helping them out. But Rosie and Kang are going to take them out. Okay, next on the shooting list is going to be them. So, are going to be the enemy glory guys. Goliath, freshly health Goliath. What can he destroy? Lowest TMM, range and near.
Oh, we shoot
Everything's
Gecko.
going into the gecko.
Yep.
4, no range. They're both in the woods, so no cover. 5, 6, 7. So I need 7s. Goliath cannot see the forest for the trees. Jesus Christ! That was the easiest 3 damage to put into that stupid thing, and he missed. Next on the list is the Pouncer Prime, who's chilling out over here. He would like to shoot what he can destroy. I think it's the Griffin. TMM, range, and nearest. Everything's the Griffin. Or the Warhammer. What's the Warhammer's health?
Oh, he's fresh. He hasn't been touched.
All right.
Oh, total health would be 511.
What's the Griffin?
Griffin,
Remaining?
and you got him over there on you.
Oh, Griffin
He's on
is
your
only the Griffin only has 6 in total. So he's shooting into the Griffin. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is a pouncer.
Yeah. Got him. Would you roll the crit for me?
Yeah, I'll roll it.
So he's got 3 health left. Oh God, 10. Fire control hit.
It's okay. We're bugging out here. We're bugging out.
Fire control is a lot harder to hit next turn, but yeah, he's going to bug out if he's not dead. It's a Capellan. He can die.
Yeah.
Next on the list is the Enforcer. The Enforcer's going to get the kill. Yep, lowest range, lowest TMM, highest threat, nearest. He's shooting him. Here he goes. Ready? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ready? Got him.
I saw the 6. I couldn't see the other die.
I got him.
Yeah.
He put 2 into him.
Who was that?
Oh
The
wait,
Griffin?
I don't think he's dead yet. He has 1 health left,
It's a
but you
Griffin.
have to roll me another crit, please. Oh, thought
It was
you were
almost
gonna
double
snake eyes him.
ones.
No critical hit. I thought you were gonna
It was
snake eyes
almost.
him. That would have been perfect. Well, he got him. This little Enforcer's costing us a lot of sea bells.